Wait, I was saying that turned out backspace. No,
That's the right one.
Say the word again.
There it is.
Are we in?
Did you say the word? Yes.
We're here.
I'm alive.
I punched it anyway.
Welcome.
I'm watching a Cox ad.
Welcome back.
Cox?
I'm watching
Yeah.
Damn, I meant to put up the Dicks ad.
Easy mistake.
But
I sure hope he means the sporting goods.
Sporting goods. That's exactly what I meant.
Well, let's get
Wait,
this show
actually-
on the road. I'm gonna go ahead and roll to see who's give us that delicious recap. Looks like it's going to be drum roll, Jemsu.
Oh,
Oh.
Either I didn't take that many notes, or it was pretty straightforward. We fought off the cultists, who were led by the Herald of Hadar, who was Dave Jonesy.
Yep,
Davey Jonesy.
Little hater.
Pinnacles.
Yeah, spoke a lot
Joe.
of deep speech, but implied or explicitly said we will meet the ageless one.
Correct.
It summoned a Balhanath,
It did.
and then we killed it, and he dropped a dagger.
That's
And
right.
That's my notes.
Boom.
Child of Hadar.
Child of it all.
I mean, that's pretty much what happened. We spent the whole time fighting. It hit really hard. All of them hit very hard. But there was also an item that was retrieved from one of the sarcophagi.
The sword of vengeance. And the circle
And-
of human perfection.
That's right.
Oh, right.
Mm.
And everyone was like, what's human perfection? Better not be a white guy.
It's me.
It's
No,
Hitler.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh,
Wow.
no.
No,
Abort.
the
Abort.
Abort! Oh no!
get him out. Get him out.
You're on.
Quick.
Technical difficulties. Just kidding.
I heard technical difficulties.
Tentacle
Yeah,
difficulties.
technical difficulties. Yeah, that's going to be happening tonight. We'll see.
Not again.
No, the how I'm going to rule it is if you wear the circlet of human perfection, it will make you look like what you think is the perfect looking human. So,
Oh wow.
Hitler.
Oh no. Quasimodo, here I come.
It's just branded with Josh's beard.
Hey, yo.
just a red beard on Brandon, that'd be
Yeah,
delightful.
pretty much.
That would be amazing. I'll take that. I'll take that any day of the week.
And a flannel shirt, because it's got to go with the beard.
Perfect.
Anyway, I digress.
Well, excellent. Well, thank you, James, for that long-winded and detailed backstory. I'll give you inspiration.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Well, as we embark on session 50,
Bravo, bravo.
Yeah.
Oh.
let's start
Magic
off.
you
number
made it.
50.
Yeah, number
coming
50.
up
Who
to
would
the
have thought?
It's written here in the script. This is the last episode.
According to Idiots Nature, yeah.
Yeah. James is like, I
Sure.
can finally have a free Monday night without you. Fuck.
He has one every other week.
Can only dream.
True.
Hates D&D, hates Star Wars, hates
Yep.
his friends.
Hates his friends.
Are we really friends if he hates us?
I believe the term's frenemy.
That's the definition of your friends. You hate them.
My parents
But they're the
made
ones who know
James
you the
for
most.
years just to keep him around. Well, the last thing that you guys wanted to do was go back to the entrance where you thought it was the safest to take a short rest, I believe.
Should we
Well,
take
that's
I
one
it?
to
believe we
take a long
succeeded
rest.
on it too.
Sounds believable.
Yes.
I think it's,
Yeah.
Did we do it?
We went
should
to the
bring up
beginning to
the-
take a short rest.
The correct character. That would be a good idea.
So that
No longer
means.
pause. Foz is dead.
Oh no, I was talking about Crow.
So go ahead and roll your hit die if you need it.
I already did so.
I also did so.
I had already done
As
that.
did I.
Same.
We leveled up, right?
I also did so.
Nice try.
Oh, crap.
We leveled down.
It didn't work. Hold
It
on.
got worse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Got
done
worse.
fucked up.
That combat was so bad, the gods have dictated. that
Oh, I
you
did
get
do it.
powered
I did
down.
do it.
No, I feel alright. I think I'll go for a walk. No, you'll be stone dead in a minute. I feel a bit better.
Okay.
My son is ready for his wet food.
That's what he calls us wiener.
No, no, it is not. All right. Well, I had to.
Can't wait till you have actual
Tommy.
children.
Can't wait. I can.
Can't wait for my son wants his wet food. Better go
Give him the
chew it
wet.
up.
Every time,
one
every
Is that
time
how it
you
works?
say that, Brandon, I just in my head it's the Dave Chappelle picture when he's holding all the money all over himself. Just, Anyway,
Money.
you finish your short rest, and how would you like to proceed?
Guess we're opening the portal, yeah.
Oh, I mean,
I think we're going to open the portal, is that correct?
yeah, I think I leave it to Professor 1, 2, 3, and Dingus,
Which one is the dingus?
the one who spoke.
But you're also speaking.
Yes, but
Touche. What
you're one of the professors who's a dingus.
the heck?
I would never call Scroob a dingus. It's already known, so I don't have to say it.
I can count to 1, 2, 3.
Did anyone hear that sound?
Someone opening a door?
Sounds
what
like a
was-
door open.
I heard it.
It's the start of the freaking song.
I'm
It's
like,
supposed
did we
to
just
be
go
like-
to a Halloween haunted house? What is
I thought that was you.
I thought that was
supposed to be
really
you're
cool.
Starting the music.
Yeah.
And,
Now
like,
I feel like an NPC has to show up now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like,
Improv.
Oh, hey,
there.
hey.
Immersion ruined.
I need a completely improvised
No, that's just Scroob playing with one of the
NPC I can
sarcophagi
interact
doors.
with now.
Where did my mushroom go?
Brand new character right now.
Well, your mushroom friend, he happens to be over here. Watching.
Not that you know.
Not
Yeah,
that you know.
that's why I asked.
Can't see that.
Can't see you. Can't see me. James, are you still like? Is your vision completely fucked still?
I will screenshot exactly what I can see.
Hold
I
on.
mean, like I think Brandon stole my
Oh,
lightsaber.
oh,
I can,
like
I
found
can
vision.
tell you what he can see. He's got a
shit.
circle out to.
There we go.
How far is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, James, I think, can only see because Brandon's holding a torch.
Yeah.
And I shared dark vision of.
Yeah, I was
long-
just curious why or how we got Trixie to have a torch lit because I didn't.
I
I
think
wasn't
it
able to
was.
update
I don't know.
Wilkins.
I think it was one of those things where it was just quicker than messing with the token and giving Trixie dark vision. Where it was just, well, let's just click a torch and then give her dark vision later.
Hmm.
I think.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes, I have dark vision, but the only reason I have a torch is because you couldn't give me dark vision in the system. But
I
do
gave it
have
to
dark
I gave it to you today.
Okay, so I'm good.
I
Yeah,
couldn't
I
get
see.
I couldn't get torches to work, especially because like Wilkins' dark vision is temporary. But I can figure it out.
Give it to me.
Well, how would you guys like to proceed, or talk, or do anything?
I look to all the oldies, and I'm just like, so how should we proceed? I leave this to the brains, I guess, the brain trust.
Well, we decided to bravely enter this portal to find the potential root cause of this and perhaps snuff it out and get all these things going. I believe the plan is to go cautiously yet courageously into the portal.
Luckily, my weapons are always drawn.
Where's my fist?
You can draw weapons? Oh, can you show me the better pictures?
You jump first, Scroob. Make sure it's safe.
Oh. Scroob jumps super high.
I need you to jump high and forward into the portal, whatever the old man says.
What?
Forwards into portal. And he'll just take off down the hallway. Just start hoofing it.
Excellent.
Without a care, not looking where he's going, just
You all heard
going for it.
Scroob?
I will follow along the ceiling.
Yeah, that's right.
We hear his little pitter patter, his little feet.
Or is
You
she
do.
Naruto running on the ceiling?
He is. You
Essentially.
just hear like a as a little pitter patter of feet.
His feet sound like Squidward's step.
With a stealth of 12. Sure.
Alright.
Little
Like that one.
suckers. I'm gonna go ahead and move Brandon along as he cannot do
Alright.
himself.
Yes, please.
No,
The
make
only
it so
way I
big,
can see.
Jesse.
Oh no, Brandon, you
Miss-
stepped on a trap.
Oh no, Brandon! James is controlling you.
Insta-kill.
Oh no!
Oh no! Just attach me to Vulcan tip.
What have I done?
Vulcan's tip.
Oh, I fell in a trap. Oh, I fell in
Tip.
another trap.
Oh no, step bro.
Trixie can go through walls.
I was like, how'd you go? How'd you go that way?
I'm dragging him.
Oh, okay. I was like,
I control him.
there's no doorway.
I can totally see. I can totally see and be like, James, what are you doing? I'm burying you.
Hey, John.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can't do it without logging out and logging back in. Can you just right-click on Vulcan and go to his settings?
One sec. Well, if I could, James, stop moving!
If you can try.
I can't grab him.
James,
James is a piece of fuck.
go, James, go.
Run!
Like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
All right.
Oh my god. You can't catch me.
Okay. Okay. Then I go to vision.
Yeah, and just where it says basic vision,
Everything.
give him dark vision from the
Yeah,
drop
he's
down.
got it. He's got
He
it.
already has it.
Yeah, but hold on.
You got it.
Vision is
This
range is set to
commentary
1
goes
foot.
great with this
So-
cross game.
You gotta increase the range of it, yeah.
Bill, how many feet of dark vision do you grind? Is it 30 or 60?
200.
100.
200?
600. No, 300. 300, sorry. I just read it. 300.
You give Vulcan
That's my
300
final
feet of
hector.
dark vision?
Yes.
300 feet of dark vision.
Well, James, there you go.
Damn, son.
I can see everything.
I also have 300 feet of dark vision.
What the heck?
What are you, Circle of the
Oh
Moon?
my god.
I'm,
No,
no,
you're
I'm
Shaman Cleric
Circle of
with
your
Stars,
Dark
but
Berserk.
I'm Twilight Cleric.
What are you guys shoving
Twilight.
carrots up your asses? Jesus.
Thank you.
I decided I would never be limited by dark vision again!
The moon sees all.
Don't forget to remind everybody that you have it.
That's right.
Otherwise, it doesn't
Assume
work.
every day I give you dark vision.
Otherwise, yeah, it doesn't work if you don't tell them that you have it. That's the whole point of it.
Wow. That's crazy. 300 feet.
Mhm.
I know. Rules are crazy.
So, so technically, like, you haven't been sharing dark vision. You've only been sharing dark vision with Vulcan, but if you improve, like, you could share it with multiple people.
Yeah, I can improve people's dark vision.
Yeah.
So, like,
That's pretty crazy.
that's why I'm saying whoever has the lowest range dark vision, I can go pop, 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 and now
Give you
everyone has
absurd
300.
dark vision.
Yeah.
That pop
Interesting.
sounds like I gotta like give you something before I get that dark vision. Like, can I get me some 300 feet of dark vision? Sure, meet me in this alley. I'll give you 300 feet of dark vision. Let me give you a couple inches first.
Boy,
How it works. The dark
What it
vision.
do, Yugi?
The first dark vision's always free.
Okay. So, you now have a interesting book, as well as a cultist dagger. I believe that Scroob is the only one who understands deep speech. Is that correct?
Scroob no
Aye.
read, but Scream speaky, darky, deepy, speechy. See, Scroob speaky, deepy speech.
My goodness, no one can understand you, Scroob.
See?
Oh,
I'm speaking common.
But as you guys see Scroob just kind of like flipping through this book, like too aggressively. Like some of the pages begin to kind of tear. You see that if anybody can understand Undercommon, you do see that there are many notes written in Undercommon in this book alongside Deep Speech.
Just curious, what are the pages made of?
Oh, whoa.
Pages are made of vellum. Vellum is basically animal hide that has been pressed and stretched and
But is
very
it?
thin.
But is it animal hide?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Okay.
I mean,
What
I
do you
speak
define
Undercommon,
as an
but-
animal?
Kobolds.
It's made of kobold skin.
I mean, for the record,
Brother?
you guys were eating one of his cousins earlier, so or at least
It is
his cousin on the
made
table.
of some kind of vellum hide flesh that's been dried out. It's fairly thin, but the pages are still thick enough. But you're like tearing through this thing, looking at it because you can't really read, but
It's
you can
donkey dick.
understand it.
Look at the spooky pictures.
I know that Myth can read Undercommon. I believe that she can as well.
River also knows Undercommon.
Okay. Well, River, you're definitely, at least can look down at the book while he's going. If you were to climb up on the back of our sweet kobold here, you might be
Stick to
able
River's shoulder. How about that? I'll like peer down at it.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll walk vertically up his arm and like.
Oh,
Yeah. Looking at it, you do read that this is it's a mixed book in here. That seems like somebody stashed this away in case they might forget. But it seems like some of its details about spell work, no real spell book per se. But you do see there is one of the pages is dog-eared on the side, and as Scroob gets to it, I'll say that it's enough to where you could pull your blade out real quick and stop the page from him turning it any further. And you do
Why'd you cut my finger?
you catch a note, and it's basically explicit instructions to open blood portals.
Oh yeah, that's right. We needed like a little bit of some blood, right, in order
We
to
did.
access the.
You needed to put blood onto the altar, if you want to even call it that.
Did
Onto the
we
symbol.
open it? Technically opened it up last time, and then the cultist showed up, and then we just never went through.
Yes. No one ever
Okay.
looked through the book before. They kind of showed up once you guys grabbed it and everything. So, the note that you see is a phonetic spelling of the deep speech word. It says first, before it's the phonetic pronunciation, it says that you must, the user, the one who's going to open up the portal, must sacrifice blood of their own willingly with the dagger, drip it onto the symbol, and say the spell words, which I will post in the chat so you can see it.
Do we have to spell the spell words?
Language of origin.
Can you see
Greek.
that in the chat?
What
or
else to
does
tell
that-
you?
Elvish.
Hodar.
Well, sail up, no Italia, Hodar.
Hodder.
HODDR.
Hodor.
Rocks fall. Tyler.
Hodor.
Just kidding.
Who
Hodar.
wishes to do this? Otter.
Tell you Hodder. I don't know. I didn't read it.
River just.
Scroob is gonna jump so high. Just watch.
What do we need to do?
Oh,
it
someone
seems-
must willingly sacrifice some of their life essence onto the portal. While saying these
Life
words,
essence.
which I dare not repeat. And I hold the thing up.
Well, I am not one with to do magic.
Very well. If no one else can do it, it must fall to me.
I think Myth can do it, actually.
No,
Fuck you.
it must.
River, I believe you are the most suited for this.
Indeed, and I will say at this point I've gotten to the center of the portal, and you see I've already like cut some of my like arm, and I just already start like raining around me, and I just go. Let's see, where was the? Does it say like in the book? Like, do I have to wait to say the words, or do I just do it as I say? Like as
It says step 1, hold dagger. Step 2, slice body part,
Okay.
and remove blood. Step 3, drip blood onto symbol.
All right, so we are at step 3.
Well,
Yep,
Have we preheated the oven?
you're about to preheat your own oven.
That was our short rest. Was the preheat?
Then, step 4, speak the spell words.
All right then.
And lastly, it says step 5, success, step through portal.
Well, I just
Seven
go,
profit.
I just let it like drip in, and as I walk around, and I just go very dramatically, just well said, Helia, Hadar.
And as you do so, let's see if I can get this to actually look decent. Oops.
We should probably
Let's-
go
damn it.
over to where we are to actually see where are. Maybe not.
Let's do
What now?
this.
where are you?
I'm gonna make this look cool.
I'm trying to move my token, but it's like, hey, there's a wall there, so you can't drag.
The door's opening. The portal is opening.
Oh,
Whoa.
wow! It really could use some oil on this portal.
Wow.
One
So
second.
lubricant.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, a wooden portal.
If it's open, Scroob jump.
Whoa.
Ooh.
The portal opens.
And I cast like guidance on myself. Do I actually deal damage to myself, or do I just?
You
what is
do!
the effect of that?
Uh-oh.
When you slice yourself, you take 12 damage as it
Ouch.
sucks your blood and your life force to open the portal.
Oh my god.
Hand your dick.
So like, I'm like trying to act cool. And I'm just like,
There's like black veins that shoot out from the cut mark and then slowly retreat back into it as it feels like you get the worst cramp in your arm. And then you're sucked through the portal.
what?
Before all of you, the
Help
rest of
me.
you are standing watch, you see River disappear into a shimmering and undulating portal made of blood.
Yeah, just go home.
Scroob!
Fuck this shit.
And Scroob dives in. He's gonna try to go as high as possible.
Okay.
Head first, like,
Swan dive.
yeah, pretty much. Wait, just a sec. Would this be acrobatics or athletics?
Give me an acrobatics.
Okay, well, they're the same thing, so we'll see.
Oh yes.
Oh.
Oh no!
Son of a...
Oh yes.
You go to who are you trying to jump off of?
I'm trying to, like, swan dive into the portal and go super high.
Yeah, you jump clear in the air, swan dive, and do a head plant right in front of the portal and just fall on the ground, taking a total of well, max damage. You took a d6 of damage. Take 6
Ouch.
damage. And a lump begins to form comically right on your head, like a diglet. Just
Muscular Doug trio.
Scroob, I wouldn't suggest doing that again. I will see you on the other side, my friend. And I step through.
Yeah, I will also step through.
Right after River.
I didn't realize my mic was on. I will step through also.
What about food?
Well, looks like my party's all dead. Goodbye. Nah, I'll say like, haha, yes, I'll totally do it, but like be afraid and like jump in.
Excellent. You all do so, and let me change this sweet music. And let's go to let's go ahead and pause that one. We'll go ahead and play that one. the Wet Cave. And let's go to Eldritch Prophecy. Cool. Let's go ahead and activate.
Oh my god.
Welcome to the Wet Cave.
No way.
There's a door here.
A pink wet cave?
Must resist urge to toggle door.
Already been doing it.
You have?
This fool locked the door.
Let me do it.
Oh, he did.
Okay, so we did.
Still makes a sound though.
I know what happens when I leave doors unlocked around you people.
What do you mean, you people? What do you mean?
Let me.
Well, welcome to the cave. You've now entered
Of witness.
officially the Underdark.
Oh.
For those of you who
Snap.
are from this, well, you know, essentially it's your own plane. You feel kind of at home, but also eerily out of place.
I'm immediately
This-
gonna step out of the light.
Yeah, you are very familiar, those of you who've been to the Underdark before, with these type of glowing mushrooms that are distant relations from She. More of a species that never evolved into a sentient form, but solely exist as light sources down here. She, you would also know, just not even going to roll for it. You know that you could also carry them for about a day once they've been removed from the wall as a light source, almost like a torch, should you need it. And you could also eat them.
How do they taste?
Would you like to test that?
Yeah, Screw just.
I will begin like telling them like, for those of you who need light, this will light your way.
It will
Oh,
have
do
the
not be
exact
wasteful.
same effect as a torch.
In the background,
Also,
while
they
we're
taste
saying
like-
this, Screw was just macking out like.
Yeah.
Scroob, roll me a, Just give me Constitution. Just straight Constitution.
Saving
check.
throw or.
No,
roll?
you know what? Give me a nature check. Let's do that. Let's do nature.
Okay. Oh, hey! I actually have a plus to this. I've got proficiency -3. For, I think that's a 12? Yes.
Yeah. With, for a 12, you actually find it is quite nutritious. And if you are missing, I think you are missing a little health. Go ahead and roll me a d4 and gain that much health. And you also begin to glow. You guys can all see him as he will begin to glow within 5 foot radius in dim light. He lightly begins to glow pink. You gain 1 health, and you are slightly glowing pink.
Perk.
RJ, I know that you think that this wet pink tunnel that gets darker the further you go in was a theme, but I promise you, it was intentional.
All right.
So yes, good times.
Oof.
Dog.
So the first things that you all
You guys hear
see, you do notice that there is a locked door off to the left.
We all noticed.
It seems to be made out of the hewn rock down here in the Underdark. It is currently
Oh,
locked. There's an iron handle with a keyhole, and it looks like it would fit one of the larger iron keys that are about, I don't know, 5-6 inches long. You could possibly pick it if you would like, or continue onward into the dark cave.
I'll scout ahead.
Be careful, and I'll cast guidance on you as you go.
You
Do you
are guided still.
I am guided.
I believe the woman amongst us should be able to open this door. Isn't that right?
Brandon, would you like to pick a lock?
Yeah, sure. I've got one ear here and one ear there, so I'm like trying to listen.
Oh,
in.
you're fine. Do you want me to roll for you?
Actually, I have my sheet right here.
Oh.
All right, so what am I rolling?
Is he using the Discord plugin?
I wish I was.
Hmm.
I can't do that for myself.
Yeah, that's your
Other
plugin.
hand?
If you wish to pick this lock, please give me a sleight of hand.
Well, that was really bad. I rolled a natural 1.
Oh.
Son of a...
Unfortunately, when
Welcome
you
to
do
the club.
so, you break
Yeah.
your set of thieves' tools.
Mm-hmm.
Of course I would. I have a +7 to my stuff too.
But it
Ridiculous.
doesn't matter.
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter,
Tragic.
as you
I'll keep
unfortunately
the one.
you put it into the lock and you begin to twist, and you felt like you had it at first, and as soon as you turn it, it snaps. And yeah, it is stuck in the lock.
Mm-hmm.
I look directly at Scrooge and I go, Scrooge, you told me these tools were good.
What? As you look up and he's just glowing pink.
It looks like he has pink juice, glowing pink juice around his lips, and it's kind of like shiny, like a kid that just like got into a bunch of ice cream or cake.
I just
He just kind
stand
of
up.
offers
I'm
it like a cupcake, just
it's the last time I buy tools from you, Scrooge. You told me these were good, and now I have to go get some more. Damn it, I should have brought that extra set. And I just kind of walk off looking at the broken tools.
Tools are broken, dude.
Can I
And
attempt to
yeah.
just punch through the lock
I'll
system?
say, let
Yeah,
us try more
absolutely.
primitive
Oh.
means.
As Wolkin walks up with a sledgehammer.
clear.
All the men in the group seem to have a solution.
Look
We
like we're
tried your
breaching
way.
this door.
We tried your way.
Oh, you're first, my little
Um,
friend.
Yeah. Can I just strength? Can I athletics it?
Please,
Just wanna
absolutely.
lift it to Earth. Otherwise, push it straight off his hinges.
Can I assist?
Shit.
Or-
Absolutely.
With a little help from my friends.
Nice.
Oh, beautiful. It's
Huh.
like the first you slam it, and as you pull the hammer back, Somerville, how would you punch it or would you kick it?
Dude, I'd punch it, yeah.
You punch it so hard it blows the door inward and slides into the hall a bit.
Sorry.
Go ahead and open it. Yeah, go ahead and click
Oh.
it. Yeah, there you
Oh,
go.
oh.
Oh, thank God! It got
So
rid
let
of
me
the
do it.
sound. It got rid of the sound.
No!
No.
Your pleasure has been taken away. But as it
just-
kicks in,
All right, quit.
you hear, "What was that?" And you see an individual
I guess it
asleep in
could've
a
tried
bed,
nothing.
and he gets up and he's like rubbing his eyes and scared, and like falls out of the bed a bit onto the ground and begins to stand up, and you hear panicked voices in that room.
Go, Scrooge, go.
Does it look like a panic voice? Is the room dark?
There is some small lighting. There's purple magical flame torches on the walls. There's a couple of them, but it is dark, and they seem that you have just kicked in a doorway into some kind of barracks or housing.
Can I sneak into like the darkness? Try like sneak in without being seen into the darkness of that room. And try to, like, get-
At this point, no.
I'm just trying.
The door has now been kicked open. The light of the pink mushrooms in the hallway is now shining through, and there's just a silhouette of a jacked Samaville standing in the doorway, and in a
glowing
panicked,
Scroob, but
cowering-
backlit behind him.
and a panicked cultist at the other end of the room, freaking out, trying to put his robe on, and it's scammer. But Scroob, you were told by Samaville to do your thing. So, do you want to run in there?
Nothing more terrifying than a screaming kobold just running in, shouting you.
I'll go in and you know what? Why not? I'll just
You're muted, Matt.
sling a rock at him.
Okay, I'm actually going to give you advantage because he's completely disoriented right now, as being woke up from the kicking down of the door. So go ahead and give yourself advantage on your attacks that you make right now. Solid.
20.
Yep,
you know
that
what?
hits.
No, let's. Oh well, actually, this.
Roll damage too.
Oh yeah. Did I not? Oh, I thought I did. Did it? No.
It did.
Oh, six damage.
Okay.
And then the second one, I'll make a sharpshooter. Because why not? So this is -5 to hit. Does an 18 hit?
It does.
Okay, so that does 7 plus 5 damage, so 12.
Yeah, 12 is enough to actually knock him unconscious as you hit him in the forehead, and he just body goes straight, and he just falls back onto the bed. He definitely did not seem like a seasoned cultist, but more of a new initiate. Yeah, and he is laid out in his bed, and you hear the moaning voices off to the right. Like, what's going on? What was that? If you'd like to, you can step into the room.
See, that was play. Sorry. 30, I can go 10 feet more.
Yeah.
I still can't get over.
He'll jump up on the corner of the bed and just.
just screaming.
I'll step into the room and just scream like, "Scroob down, Scroob! Don't kill them yet."
Okay, I'll move you in. Yeah, and Trixie, what you see as you step into the room now, an unconscious and bloodied human laid out on their bed straight ahead of you, and you look to the right and you see 3 more initiate cultists falling out of their bunks, scrambling to try and figure out what's going on. 2 of them are elves, and 1 of them is a human.
I immediately run over there before they have the ability to like really catch what they're doing, and I will cast. Are they all within like 5 feet of me? Like if I run to them, will they all be within 5 feet of me?
No, so you have one that's 5, 10, 15, 20. You have one that's 25 feet in front of you, and then imagine they're like in a triangle. And then there's 1, 5, 10, 15. There's 20 feet straight above the other one. And then 5, 10, basically 15 feet off. Imagine like a triangle of the 3 of them. Brandon, I'm going to just text you a picture just so you can see.
Well, I can see it on. I can still see. I can see Ross's Twitch right now because I have that up on my
Here.
phone.
Ross, if you,
So I'm trying to look.
I'm gonna grab
Yeah.
you and just move you in there just so you can see it.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Anybody else who wants to funnel in when Trixie runs into, please go by all means. Move
I'm running in.
Okay, there. it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
And for a visual
So I
groups-
run. Oh yeah, I run. I'm gonna run in between them.
God damn it!
And
I
I
didn't
am
lock
trying
that
to get
fucking
away
door.
from. There's the flash.
There.
No, I can hear the door.
Okay.
Anyway,
So I'm gonna run in between them so I can get as close to the 3 of them as possible. So hopefully the 2 guys on the side are within 15 feet of me when I cast this.
Okay.
Because it's a 15-foot cube, I am going to cast
You put it in the
Thunder
middle?
Wave.
It'll hit them all.
Yeah, like if I'm right in the middle of them, I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave to hit them all, just to knock them down enough to where they can't really do much to. It keeps them disoriented.
Okay. Do it.
So all right. Cast that.
was
Their
that?
Thunder's 4. Each of them have to make a Constitution saving throw.
You got it. Let me go ahead and roll for them. All right, I'm gonna start with the one straight in front of you. The first one crit fails.
Nice.
The one at the end of the room rolls a 7, and the one at the top rolls an 11. So, I'm assuming they all failed.
Pretty sure. Yeah, they all failed. They all failed. I'm trying to get back to my stuff over here. Yep, spell save DC is 14, so they all failed. They all take 8 points of damage. Because it's 2d8, because I cast it at the first level. There's the only spell slots I have. They each take 8 points of damage, and they're not. I think they're knocked prone, if I'm correct.
Okay.
If
Where did
they
my spell
fail
notes go?
to save, it's either that or
Yeah,
they're
if they
pushed. They might.
Fail, yeah,
They're
it's either that or they're pushed. I think they're pushed.
Yeah, I think they're pushed like
I think
10
they're
feet.
pushed back 5 feet, 10 feet. Let me see.
Wait,
On a successful save, the creature takes half damage. It's pushed away 10 feet, so they're each. So the two guys, they're all each pushed into the wall.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I run
Lord.
in between them, cast on the way they fail, and they all each hit the wall and take 8 points of damage.
Perfect. All right, so they each take 8. They fall and hit the ground, and the thuds, dunk, 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 as they all hit the walls, and they are not unconscious yet, but they're coughing up. You see a few of them cough up blood as they try and get up. Does anyone else want to do anything? You know that you need a little bit more to be able to knock them out unconscious, or outright kill them, for that matter.
Diplomacy?
What's diplomacy?
Can I roll for diplomacy?
Humbly apologize.
Diplomacy was 4.
I'll say, let's go down the list here. I've got behind you. I got Thule. Thule, would you like to do anything? You saw that Trixie just hit a resounding blast as it knocked these cultists around the room. Do you want to do anything as a follow-up?
Yeah, we're just trying to trying to knock him out or something.
You're not sure, but you saw Scroob attack one, and he looks like he's dead. The other one, Trixie just blasted out, and they flew across the room. Would you like to get in there and do something as well, or do you want to stay where you're at?
I will. If there's one standing up, I will unarmed strike it.
They were all prone.
They're all prone.
Yeah, so you'll actually have advantage if you attack them on the ground right now.
Damn.
Yeah, if you go within 5 feet, attacks
There
have
is a
advantage.
guy that's knocked prone right over here. He's unconscious. You could essentially coup de grace him. The other guys are on the ground, dazed and confused.
Well,
What would you like to do?
fuck it.
Which guy?
This guy. Could I I know it's not a move, but could I slap him with my sword?
Absolutely.
Cause it's like a giant ass great sword. So
You
instead
want to
of
hit him with the broad side of it.
I want to I want
Like
to
a
slap him
paddle.
with it. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
You want to knight him?
I want to knight him into
Deadhood.
the ground.
So you don't want to
Oh.
cut him up. You just want to smack him really hard with the broad side of it.
Yeah, if he's prone like that, I'll try to come to top of his head, just boom.
Yeah, imagine he's up against a bed, his arms rested on it, and he's slumped down, and you just come up and whack him on the top of his head with the flat side of your sword. Just roll me your sword attack with it, and I'm just
All
not
right.
gonna say you cut him in half.
All right, it's gonna be a fucking 20. All right, no,
Hey, I mean,
Dirty
you
20.
called it. It's a dirty
Yeah.
20.
yeah.
And roll damage, please.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm a strong boy.
I'm gonna consider this bludgeoning damage as it's
Okay.
the flat side of it.
Any
But you
attack that hits a creature that is unconscious is a critical hit. The attacker is within 5 feet of the creature.
Well, they're.
Teddy
Well-
is
Oh no
knocked
no no
out.
no! This one's unconscious. So, yes,
Oh, is that the one that he's? Oh, I thought it was going.
Ross.
Okay.
Ross, you,
Alright.
you crit. Go, just roll on the fucking table.
All right. Well. I
Thank you,
tried.
thank you for that,
I
Tyler.
tried
Let
to
me see
be-
what happens.
Paddles off like an arm.
I tried to be nice.
You're trying to just like extra knock him out, and you're gonna just like cave his head in.
46.
Oh, it's hard to be stunned. Well,
Oh, okay.
he's stunned in the afterlife. As
There
you
you go.
hit him so hard, it turns his head into a
Afterlife.
pancake, and you splatter his brains all over the sheets. It squirts out. He's dead. And his friend that's over here sees it and just screams. And it begins to, like, he's cowering on the ground and tries to, like, hide underneath the bed. River, what would you like to do?
Fuck.
So this guy just got fucking annihilated. Right?
He's horrifically massacred.
I'm just
That's a
like,
great sword.
I'm just like, what have I done?
Did you see
That is a
that?
great sword.
Did you guys see that?
Did you guys
Killed
fucking
the
see
guy.
that? Yeah, Brick killed a guy.
I'll just get up on this bed here and just go, yes,
Get
did
on
you
top of that."
see that? Cower before us and surrender. I just say.
Yeah, give
That's
me
better.
a persuasion.
Intimidate.
Or intimidate. Intimidate. All
Yeah.
right, give it to me.
Actually, yeah, either I don't have persuasion, so I will intimidate. 15.
15. This guy definitely intimidated. This guy as well, and this guy says no as he begins to like try and crawl to grab a wand. The other two are intimidated.
And then as a bonus action, what do I do? Nope, that's it for me.
Okay. Then I will say I will. Just do a round robin here. Somerville, you saw this happen, and you hear the guy off to your right say no as he begins to. You can hear shuffling as he's trying to get stuff. The other two, you can hear I yield.
I'll just grapple him.
All right.
I'm not gonna even attempt. I'm not gonna rage. It's a waste.
Okay.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna grapple him. Don't think he's gonna beat a 29.
He is. Let's see. No, he does not. Absolutely not. How do you grapple him?
I just grab him by the throat.
Okay. And you're holding him down against the ground as he's just out of reach of his wand. What do you do there?
It would be wise to do as your friends do. I would hate for more of you to die.
Do you want to intimidate him? Or persuade him?
Let's see. I'm not malicious, but it's intimidation. Yeah, sure, it's intimidation.
Okay. That's it. Yeah, that's more than enough. He you can see he puts his hands up as he's on the ground. I promise. I give up.
Oh, then you won't be needing this.
And I take the wand.
And then
I toss it towards River.
The wand?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll say I grab it with the arm that I normally take my arrows back from, and then I just spin it around in like a finger.
Like James Adachi with a pen.
Exactly.
Okay.
Present it to Myth to potentially identify.
I can tell you exactly what this is. As he looks at it. Hold, please.
Simple and eaten kebab.
As Myth looks at it. Interesting. It appears this is a wand of entangle. And I will just read it for player knowledge. This wand has 7 charges. While holding it, you can use an action to expend one of its charges to cast Entangle, the spell, from the wand. It regains 1d6 plus 1 expended charges daily at dawn. And once you use the last charge, roll d20, and on a 1, it crumbles into ash and it is destroyed. So if you want to add a Wand of Entangle to the party collection, you can.
This be useful for
I saw
anyone.
nothing.
Let's jump over to She. While all this is going on, She, you decide to take a walkabout. Matt, you're muted.
Oh, I remuted myself. Yeah, I want to take a walkabout, and they kicked the door in.
Let's be quiet. Damn.
Do I just hear the terrified screams of
You literally hear a boom,
younglings?
and then whap whap, and then everyone just funnels in the tunnel. And
You
then
definitely hear
boom.
River being like, "Halt, villains!" and stuff like that too. You hear the echoes of that.
I'll just keep walking.
Go ahead. Yeah, as you navigate around, you can see off to the south, it appears there was a cave-in. The tunnel at one point led onward, but the halls here seem very much... well, give me a history check, and I will say with advantage, because of your knowledge of the Underdark, being from here. You've probably seen tunnels and systems like this before.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, with a 20
20
history,
channel.
this is absolutely... This was at one point, you don't know how long ago, but at one point this was a Duergar settlement that has been now taken over by cultists. The natural mushrooms don't seem to have been affected in any way, shape, or form. They are allowed to grow here for their light purposes. To the south, it is so collapsed in, caved in. They're very common, as you see daily in your life when you were living down. It's just as the earth above settles, and the more that the surface dwellers have built, or other areas higher up in the Underdark have built, cave-ins are very common. So the area below is closed off. But up ahead, you think you might hear the sounds of humming, like a single individual is humming along, kind of just passing up the time.
Yeah, I'll dash the rest of my movement over to this side. Just stick to the shadows.
Yeah, and I think you see him from there.
I do see him, yeah.
You see there's an individual, definitely dressed in cultist garb, and he is just standing there. It looks like he is, he's whittling, like he's carving out a flute of some kind.
This man is a treasure. Don't kill him. Sorry.
Blows on it and carves a little bit, and looks at it and begins to hum along. It's almost as if maybe he's on guard duty. You can't quite tell. He has his staff propped up here against. This is essentially like a pillar, natural earthen pillar, that is kind of builds up like a cone, a conical shape that goes up to the ceiling. And he doesn't see you.
I'll continue creeping forward.
Okay.
I don't see any other light sources other than these mushrooms here.
No, that's the only light source right now. Once you get up a little further, you'll probably see something. But off to the left, over here,
yeah,
you do notice that there is more Duergar, their craft, like dwarven style architecture. It looks like there's a door there.
Sure. Okay. Do you want me to continue moving forward, or do you want to
Please
continue the route, Robin?
I mean,
Okay.
I ran through all the other boys over there, so I wanted to give you a little time to do something.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. I'll stick. Well, I'll move up, creep up this side.
Yeah.
And to the right, since I see the glowing mushrooms.
Yeah. As you get this close, I'll say if you want to get even closer, I'll just need a stealth. But from here, you do see that there's a passageway that wraps around off to the right with some of those pink mushrooms.
Oh, not great.
Now let's see if he can even detect you. Let's find out. Nope. I rolled horribly low. He's so immersed right now in his what he's doing. He couldn't hear you even if you clapped and started talking out loud. So he's so immersed. he does not detect you in the slightest. So you can pretty much right now have free reign. So if you would like to go off to the side, if you want to head up a little bit, even if you walked in front of him, he won't detect you. I rolled a 1.
I will telepathically tell the rest of the group that there is a standing watch here, and I will, I will, from where I'm standing, walk up the wall along the ceiling and stand like adjacent to the pillar over here, like just right above, like essentially on top of him.
Yeah.
Just waiting, like just standing motionless.
Yeah.
And essentially what I'm doing at this point is just the second he shows some sort of like alertness that he hears my companions, he's gonna die.
Okay, sweet. I will leave you there momentarily. Also, the last thing I will say is up ahead, you see there's a remnants of a pillar that is just the base of it, and 2 glowing purple torches flanking either side of a Duragar crafted door that is quite beautiful.
A Duragar?
A door. God damn.
Wow. That was awesome.
Daniel, take some inspiration.
Take your inspiration, get the fuck out of my office.
Get out of my office. You get your promotion. Now leave. So for the rest of you that are all in barracks number 1, with these cowering 3 and a other guy who's been turned to paste, what would you like to do? Specifically, Somerville, you have this guy by the throat still, and he has given up to you.
I kind of just drag him over to can't, but
yeah, walk back where you want to.
Adjacent to me.
Okay.
You two, by his side.
Kind of just suggest that they stand
in
a row.
They limp over and they crawl up and stand, and they're hunched over as they're thoroughly bleeding from their foreheads. The other one's bleeding from the back of his head, and it's running down his neck.
And I'll release the other guy and step in front of all of them.
No. I don't want to kill you. I can't say the same for my friends. But if you give us information, they might be more likely to let you live.
This one over here on the end, it's like,
whatever you want. Just please don't hurt us anymore.
The other 2 just are kind of just defeated, and they don't look like they really are wanting to talk. But the one in the end, he definitely is ready to talk.
And I look back to the rest of the group.
Do you have any questions that you'd like to ask?
He's referring to all of you boys.
What are they doing here?
Good stuff.
One at a time.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I like what Scroop said. I was like, well, he wants to know where the good stuff is, and I want to know what you're doing here.
Well, we received mysterious notes. We lived in Nathlond, all of us. And we were told of the promise of great power, and to leave our dull lives behind to serve a god who would give us power and knowledge beyond our wildest dreams. So
That sounds like a fool's run, but let me ask you, what was your life before that was so dull that you gave your life to a god that you don't even know?
I was a baker! As he begins to cry.
I love bread.
I walk up to the one that's crying and being a baker, and I put my hand on his chin, I lifted his face up, and I go, there's nothing wrong with being a baker. My dad was a baker. It's all right.
This is begins to cry. He's like, I just want to go home. This is nothing like I expected.
And then I slap him and I go, well, what did you fucking think would happen if you joined a cult, you idiot?
I didn't even know what cult meant until a week ago.
You're like a child. You found a note. It said, "Hey, do you want this?" And you said, "Yeah."
Go home and be a family man.
Yeah, it's one of those where it's like a Kill Bill whipping him on the ass with a sword. This is what you get for fucking with the Yakuza.
Do you want to tell
I
him
just
to
kind of
leave?
like, I look to the group and I'm like, besides this one, I don't know if any of these guys are really chocked full of information. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think more seasoned people would have at least been ready in some way, shape, or form for us to come in here.
Well, I think we need to ask the right questions, Trixie. And I ask them, how many more of there are you in this cave?
I slapped the baker. How many more?
You remind me of my father. There's
Did your
one
father have tits? Answer the question.
There's one in the next room. There's 2 more on the door beyond that. And then there's one guarding the prisoner.
I asked for how many? All right, that's 5.
It's just, there's well, then there's more in the that are praying.
Do you guys smell that? It smells like piss in here now.
You look
Did you
down and
piddle?
there's a
Did you
puddle
piddle
underneath
yourself?
him.
Scroob, and I just back up.
Enough about bread! Where are you keeping the juice? Tell me! Tell me!
Screw, don't drink that. That is not.
No, he's just like shaking him by the lapels. He's not trying to drink the pee. You may be an idiot, but he knows what pee is.
Pee drinker.
You're shaking him. He says, "I have some juice in my bag," and he points down by the bed.
Scroob just straight through it.
When he settles a bit, I go, "Okay, you gave us a location of 5, maybe 6 more of you. That's probably in the immediate area. Am I correct?"
Yes. There's
Alright.
more throughout.
Who is the
Okay,
prisoner?
I'm pretty sure you can't count them all. Who is the prisoner?
He's been here for longer than I've been here, but he's some kind of goblin cleric. They use him to heal our wounds after our rituals.
What rituals?
We're summoning forth. We're summoning Hadar.
What?
May his tentacles be upon us.
I slap him again. That's cult talk, you baker bitch. You bake bread. You don't talk about gods you don't know.
But I felt him. He touches me in my sleep. The tentacles.
Oh dear God. That's probably
I
one
don't
of the
think that's
other
Hadar.
cultists. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's one of the other cultists. You need more help than you think. No wonder you joined a cult. You know
Wait,
what?
isn't it pretty- Go ahead.
We should probably just kill you guys. I think
No,
that might
please.
be. I don't think mercy in this point. You guys are already too brainwashed. 6 people ahead, more after that. Goblin wizard thing, heals wounds. You guys are trying to summon demon thing. I think we've got the gist. Before I kill you, specifically to make sure that they answer questions, do you guys want to answer questions before I kill him?
The one that got choked is begrudgingly is like, "I'll answer your questions." And the one in the middle,
Fantastic.
whatever you want, man.
Fantastic. I leave you to the old guys. They're much nicer than I am because death seeks you with my blade. So I will back up for now.
Semiville, you are in front of them. Do you want to force them to say anything?
How are you trying to summon a dog?
Which one are you? Are you talking to the top,
The
middle, or
group
bottom?
in general.
Group in
Because I'm
general.
sure one of them
Okay.
is going to answer.
The royal we.
The one at the top is like,
It's so much lower. You have to go to the bottom level of this horrible place.
How many levels?
I don't even know. I've seen so many come and go, but the leader here, at least it's been our handler. He's up ahead. He's through the door. I don't know how to open it. None of us do. He opens the door, but there's a ghost in the door. You have to go through that door to get down there.
There's a ghost in the door.
Yes. I don't know. It's some fucking dwarf, and I hate it here. But it goes deeper and it gets scary. I didn't sign up to get scared.
It's just no good. You call boss man. You can't him tell me we got juice.
We don't have any more juice.
And you call boss man.
As he starts loading a stone into a sling.
And he just shakily
Slowly.
points over at the door behind Trixie. There's our handler is right over there, but the boss, he's behind the door. We can't get there right now.
Can I insight him on that?
Please.
Yeah, I also want an insight too. A handler?
Yes.
Hey there, Doodle.
18. He is telling you the truth. And as handler, he is more referring to kind of like a their manager, the cultist manager. These are
Mr.
the new
Manager.
initiates. It's the guy who's been here a while, and he was forced and tasked with watching over and helping train the new cultists. And these 4 guys, well, now 3, are the new initiates, and that guy he's talking about is in the next room.
What is his name? Actually, I'm going to do the thing from last one. I'm going to say, both of you, on separate pieces of paper, write his name, and they better be the same.
Which 2? The top, middle, or bottom?
The ones who aren't being harassed currently.
Okay, it is the bottom 2, the middle and the bottom one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love harassing NPCs. I'm sorry.
1 second. Let's go to.
I just wanted to say, playing a drug addict bad cop is very fun.
You're not even
Oh
bad cop.
my
You're just
God.
more like, damn, I wish I had that cop as a fucking partner.
Dude, I don't. Man, alright. So, I didn't plan to give all these dildos names, but I just rolled it. This is the funniest. This is the funniest name I've ever gotten on a random roll. They both write down on a piece of paper and they hand it to you.
I read it.
You read it. It says his name is Whispering Ron.
No, that's
His
funny.
name is Whispering Ron.
How sour
hit-
are his lips?
I'm on Fantasy Name Generator, and I just clicked Bandit names, and that's the first one that came.
Bandit.
His name. And you read Whispering Ron.
And what's he whispering?
Beautiful.
They look.
Maybe that's why he's the handler, though. He's got the best way of talking to the initiates.
They look. They kind of all look at each other. He says, he's been chosen by the boss. He hears the whispers of Hadar.
Does he now? And River looks like he gets a clever idea in his head.
Oh.
But he'll wait to share with the group.
You said the boss, and then you said Hadar. So I need to know, is the boss and Hadar the same, or do you have a boss besides Whispering Ron, and then it's Hadar? Like,
They kind of all look at each other. They're like, well, yeah. I mean, Whispering Ron's just kind of like our manager, man. I mean, there's shit. Do we tell him? And they begin to kind of like look at each other, just like, fucking tell them, they're gonna kill us. It's just like, there's Radcliffe the Ravager. He's the one who's like, he watches the up top, and he's down here. It's Radcliffe, man. He hurts us all the time.
Trixie, in this point, can't hold her composure and bust up laughing.
Okay.
And she just can't stop laughing. She can't stop laughing at the baker. She just backs up now.
Okay.
History check?
Please do.
Just like Radcliffe and Whispering Ron. Jesus. Radcliffe the Ravager. God damn it, Josh.
Hey, you like it. Funnily enough, because I rolled an 11, Samaville, you have heard of Radcliffe the Ravager. He actually was a criminal regularly caught by you and the other people of Nathlon, always doing nefarious shit. Always do it, like, either was behind an arson attempt or behind defamation of a temple or desecration of a temple. But he disappeared about a year ago, and his random crimes stopped. And Radcliffe is Radclyffe. Radcliffe the Ravager. He is no longer up top. He has been down here, and now suddenly it all makes sense. He's been down here, and he clearly found something that allowed him to do much more nefarious things with the cult of Hadar. You actually personally would have arrested him many times and beat the shit out of him. So you're like,
right, but my memory is not what it used to be.
Not
so
what it used to be. So you remembered that he is.
I've had dealings with him in the past.
You've had dealings with him, so you would remember if you saw him.
Radcliffe's found a new gang, I suppose.
They begin to cry and kind of whimper in front of you guys. Please.
I try to bring myself back, and I look at the baker again, and I ask him, you guys answered questions pretty quickly. Now let's see if you guys will really value your own lives. Will Radcliffe the Ravager answer our questions just as easily as you did? Or will we have to put him to death as well?
You're gonna have to kill him, man. I swear. He's not gonna bend the knee.
It's good to know before we, go into the next room. I look back to the rest of the group. So, death and move on, or should we let them go?
They all drop to their knees and begin begging.
My husband always told me, kill the ones you don't need. And then he said mate after. I never got that.
Tell me, do you all care for one another?
I mean, I guess. I mean, I never really had any friends. Like, yeah, this guy sucks. Like, look, man, just kill me. Let me go. Like, I'm just done with all this cult bullshit. Like, I want to get out of here. This sucks. Like, I was so promised riches and power, and I'm not getting any of that. I'm just, like, scrubbing toilets and shit, and this sucks. Like,
Scroob is gonna launch a rock at that one side. He's like, "You call it groveling? This is groveling!" And he starts groveling on the ground, very pathetically. He's like, "You do it like that."
Seems like Scroob's got it down pat.
Hold out your hands.
They all look at each other and kind of look at you and sheepishly.
I'm just talking to that one
hands.
guy that's
The guy, the top guy, the one,
Yeah.
or the guy who's just like whatever. He's the middle guy. He just kind of just holds his hands up.
I grab him by his hands and I crush them.
Ooh! Roll me an attack. I want to see how badly you crush him.
Can I just use an athletic check?
Yeah, please.
I mean, I could either
That's
way.
fine.
It doesn't really
Yeah,
matter.
that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Athletics is fine. You crush him so bad, they're like his fingers are all moving different ways. And he screams out in pain, and tears begin to form in his eyes as he falls to the ground and falls over.
You should start caring about your friends now. They have to be your hands for you.
And he begins to. He's almost like he can't even speak. He's in so much pain. And the guy in the end, I promise, we'll get out of here. We'll take care of him. Please, just don't kill us, please.
That's more like it.
I'm tempted to break like one of the ankles of the other guys, so they have to the other guys to like walk for them.
Go ahead and do it.
But that's a little too malicious for Samoville.
Well, it's not for Trixie, and Trixie just takes the baker and she goes, "You're gonna break it. You're gonna bake again, but you'll never be a cultist again." And I just snap right at his leg.
What do you like with your dagger? Like, are you slashing him? Something?
No, I'm gonna like kick his leg, like just kick at that weird ankle.
It's not supposed to bend like that.
Shoot his knee back.
Yes,
Roll at
TNT.
17.
Yeah, you actually kick him so hard he breaks his knee and he falls to the ground in pain.
And I just say, well, now that you all have incentive to never be part of the cult again, I suggest we might just let you have your lives.
They're crying, and the other guy who hasn't really been hurt that much at all, he's like, "I'll get him out of here, I promise. Is the portal open still?"
It should be, right?
If it isn't, you know to open it.
Yeah, I do. I was just asking.
Now, what you ought to do, you're not leaving yet. What you ought to do is head to the guild and tell them what is going on down here. Tell them we sent you.
I promise. We will.
And if we don't hear from the guild when we come back, you'll know what is in waiting for you. And my eye just like darkly glints at them.
They're thoroughly afraid of you guys, and they work their way out.
After they're well out of earshot of us, I go, "Oh, that gave me a great idea. Anyone have a good Hadar impression?"
Wait.
Never heard of him.
Now, what I want to do, and this might be a little bit iffy, but let me know if this is possible. I would like to cast message through Scroob, pointing towards the other side of the wall, through the door here, and thinking of, what was his name? I'm going to think of Whispering Ron to send him a message, using the message spell.
Scroob, give me a performance check.
Oh baby. Performance. Oh, that's not as bad as I thought it'd be. Did it click?
Oh,
there we
go. Thinking.
Well,
but I just say like, Scroob, translate this for me. And I tell him to say, Hadar summons you to these quarters. And you have to put the emphasis. And I cast message targeting, what's his name?
Hadar summons up your quarters.
Is what Ron hears.
And you guys hear like the sound of like a key, like keys being rough, or keys on a ring being thumbed through, and then he opens it up, and then
and as I like cast that through, Scroob, I point at everyone and says,
was all that? I heard something about quarters for Hadar. What the? Who the fuck are you? What is? You? Where'd all my other legs go?
Ruben's gonna load a handful of quarters, or coppers, I should say, into his sling and.
Okay, so we'll go in order. Technically, Trixie, the door opens and he's right in front of you. I will let Trixie go first, followed by Samoville, followed by Scroob. I don't know if you're here, Brandon. Brandon will be last. Samoville, you go first.
Just go next to the door, I suppose. When he walks in, I'll just like
Yeah. You immediately jump in.
grapple him, yeah. Put him like a headlock.
Yeah. Do a grapple for me. Do a barrel roll.
15.
That's actually plenty.
Okay.
You immediately grab him. Scroob, roll me an attack as you shoot copper at him.
I have pack tactics, and allies
you
are
do.
adjacent, so these have advantage. And I'm gonna do
Excellent.
sharpshooter, cause
Okay.
face full of quarters, baby. So that's 20 to hit.
20 hits.
That's 13 damage.
Oof. You shoot. I'll just say.
I load like just like 5 copper or something into the sling.
I'll say you load 6.
Okay, sure.
You load 6 in there, and all 6 copper hit him in the face. As he takes all that damage. Okay.
He's still awake?
He's still awake.
All right, one more.
He drops his staff to the ground.
Same
Again.
thing. Except this time it's 12 damage.
With 12, you hit him. You whip it in the face, and you load up more, and you hit him again. And as you do so, Samoville's holding him. He's hit one more time, and then his head just goes limp, and he's knocked unconscious.
Well done.
That was rather easy.
What would
What
you like
should-
to do with him?
What should we do with this one?
Group's gonna go pick up his quarters
Yeah.
now.
Take his stuff.
Take his
Take
stuff.
the wizard's
tie him
stuff.
down.
Oh yeah. Oh, also, what did we find from rifling through the people's things?
Did you rifle through their things?
Scroob did, at least the one guy's.
Allow
Looking for the
me
juice.
to tell you what you find.
6 grape juices.
Okay.
I like that one. Good one, James.
Okay.
What is that?
Yeah, that's Buster from Arrested Development. After he loses his hand, like
Yeah.
in the war or something. I forget how he loses his hand, but
Okay. All right. I got this new loot random generator. This is phenomenal. The first thing you find in there is a hat of vermin. This hat has 3 charges. While you're holding the hat, you can use an action to expend one of its charges to speak a command word that summons your choice of a bat, a frog, or a rat. The summoned
That's a
creature
screw bottom.
magically appears in the hat and tries to get away from you as quickly as possible. The creature is neither friendly nor hostile, and it isn't under your control. It behaves as an ordinary creature of its kind until it disappears after an hour, or when it drops to 0 hit points. The hat regains all expended charges daily at dawn.
all right. Well, that's going directly on. So
Okay. Does
Scroog's
not
gonna
require
slingshot
payment.
rats.
So go ahead and write hat of vermin. It's an official
I
item.
already added it. Yeah.
Okay, cool. The next item, let's see. Drum roll, please.
Just a sec. I'm just gonna see what comes out. We get a bat.
You have a bat. As you're like, ah! You hold it, and a bat flies out of the hat, and it flutters around the room.
Flies into River's face before leaving.
Then, as you looked in, you find interesting. You find a strange doll. It's a stuffed doll, and it's magical. This is what is it actually requires attunement. You can tell that this is an item you often find in curio shops. It's considered a talking doll.
Oz had one of these at one point.
Yeah, I think you guys got it from the Shrogar cave.
Yeah.
so.
This is,
Hmm.
is it the same one?
Coincidence?
Sure. Why
Or
not?
is it? Except River would have no knowledge of that.
And in a very small pouch at the bottom of the bag, it seems like it was tucked into a sock. There's a little leather pouch, and inside there's a single blue sapphire. But that sapphire is no ordinary stone. This happens to be an elemental gem. This gem contains a mote of elemental energy. When you use an action to break this gem, an air elemental is summoned as if you had cast the conjure elemental spell. And then the gem's magic is lost.
I just
You
want to
want to
say,
slingshot it, huh?
I have a sling. This is going to be weaponized so hard. Maybe.
The only other thing is you find, amongst their things, you find a pouch of 50 silver pieces, 27 copper pieces, and 12 gold pieces.
Okay. And just for narrative's sake, because apparently I only had 5 gold, but I was rifling through the bag before Ron showed up. So some of those copper I did shoot.
Yes, you did. So
Yeah.
you have, if you'd like to replenish your copper, go ahead. That's what you find.
Sweet. All right. Cool.
The door is open now, and you have an unconscious cultist in your grasp. What would you like to do with him?
Someone take his staff.
Bueller?
I say we lay him down here to rest and continue on.
Does someone grab the staff?
I think we should take it.
All right. River will
River
grab
takes
onto
it.
it.
This is a staff of adornment.
Oh.
A door?
If you place it, if you place an object weighing no more than 1 pound above the tip of the staff while holding it, the object floats an inch from the staff's tip and remains there until it is removed or until the staff is no longer in your possession. The staff can have up to 3 such objects floating over its tip at any given time. While holding the staff, you can make 1 or more objects slowly spin or turn in place. This weapon can be used with 1 or 2 hands. It's versatile. So, you can have things float around your tip.
All right.
I just wrote next to that note, sus.
Sus. It's a sus staff.
Staff of sus.
Staff.
Staff of sus.
Sus staff.
SOS.
You say sus, and all I can think of are musical chords. Anyway.
Yep.
All right.
Once per day you can call a meeting.
Sustain!
Ah.
Ah!
Break out the flute.
Hi, Brandon.
Does someone want to bind him? Make sure he can't escape.
Does anyone know their knots?
Does anyone know knots?
I do not.
Group can try.
Uh.
Do we even have rope?
I mean, technically, Thule and I should know not since we were sailors for a good period of time.
This is true. Would
Oh,
that be
you
like
should be good at knots.
Ha, I know knots. I've been at sea, you see. So what
Then
is
by
that?
all means.
So what is what is happening?
Binding this guy up so he can
Right.
escape.
Tie him up.
Well, I killed your friend on accident, so hopefully this isn't too tight to kill you.
He's unconscious. And you tie him up.
Oh, you're not going
A-
to speak to me. Okay.
Give me a performance check, I'll say. Or
Alright.
give me a sleight of hand, I guess, if you want to say is like tying a really sneaky knot to make sure he can't get out.
Okay. I can do that. Mm,
You think it's good. I'll say Samaville, you're
The
next
perfect knot.
Give me an investigation check to see if the knot is good enough.
Can I assist, or do you want me to just invest?
If you'd like to assist, you can, absolutely. Otherwise,
By the hand, you said?
yeah, sliding in. You do a little better. Let's just check.
tighter.
But you don't think it's good enough. You think you're gonna need a little bit more so he doesn't escape.
This rope is too thin. We used a thicker rope.
Well, do we have any around?
Myth walks over. I suppose you could use mine, as he pulls out 50 feet of hempen rope.
Don't think we need 50. 50 feet's quite a lot to tie up this man.
That's quite a lot of revolutions around. But would he escape? No.
Retry, I guess.
Try it.
I'm doing
Retry.
it. Alright.
Screw puts a pillowcase over his head.
14?
Over Scroob's own
Yeah,
head?
right. Reroll too.
Oh, no, the
Okay.
cultist guys.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
A 14
It was almost an
is just
18.
enough.
Alright.
That's
As
it's
you-
a better.
As you tie it even more, you kind of
Slightly?
just like wrap his whole body in rope, so you just tie it in like random knots, but you get enough to where you don't think he's getting out anytime soon.
Alright. And I'll tie him up to a bed, if that's possible.
Sure. The closest bed that's not covered in blood is this one.
Okay.
And you easily tie him up. Would you like to gag him or just leave him as is?
Yeah, I'll stuff his one sock in his mouth or something.
Sweet.
Now, we shouldn't forget about this man later. If we're going to tie him up, we at least need to have the decency to remember, get him back.
Well, the door before you is open. You and all your decency. If you'd like to continue onward, you may.
Screw just gathers all the other blankets from the beds and just brings them and like dumps them on top of the guy.
Okay.
So he's gonna be super sweaty when he wakes up.
Groob always thinking 2 steps ahead. All right. Would you guys like to continue onward?
Indeed.
Through
Yep.
the door?
Meanwhile, she is just on the roof, just waiting.
Yeah, well, Matt's not here, so.
I believe our metal friend wants to go first.
So he.
I'll step up.
You know, yeah, I'll let your little friend James go first. Go ahead, James.
Go! Do
We're
it.
going up.
Where are we going, James? Where are we going?
You bitch. You bitch.
Oh, look, James is in the room. Before you seems to be some kind of strange statue with a purple magical torch. Ahead of you is a door, and to the right, some kind of passageway that seems to lead to nowhere.
Is there anything different about this torch compared to like the room before?
Nope, it is the same. The only difference is it's attached to like some kind of stone carven relief of maybe a god of some kind. Definitely not any tentacle god, but something very old. But it always seemed to have held a torch, and they've just enchanted it to be able to be magical.
I like walk in and like emphasizing, like exaggerating, looking at the thing. Do I recognize this god at all? Is this Hadar or is this something else?
Give me a religion check, please.
All right, yeah, and I'm guiding myself as well as I do.
Welcome, we'll try as well.
Orkin, you're not sure, but River, you're just enough sure. Yeah, that works. this is actually a statue, or almost like an altar to Lolth.
Oh.
Lolth?
Once worshipped by, still worshipped by most Drow, but also worshipped by a lot of Duergar as well. This is a small shrine to her.
It's Erebor's wife anywhere to be seen. Anyway, sorry.
Not Erebor, but
'Tis indeed a god of the Underdark, but not the one we seek or have heard of so far. 'Tis Lolth, Lady of Spiders.
Look.
What happened to a mushroom friend?
That's true.
Where does he come from?
I've
Where
not
does he
seen
go?
him. And I will cast message in a direction, just like random directions until I hear from him. And the messages will say like, there'll just be a short thing that says, she encountered some cultists here. How do you fare? All's fine.
And when he responds and he returns, I will give you that. But for now, we will be opening another bottle of whiskey.
Sweet. I'll be right back as well.
Yes.
I'm gonna go pee. If you guys like to take a
Hey,
2-minute
bye,
nap,
yo.
okay?
Yeah.
Let's go pre.
Sounds good.
BRB.
I'm back. Who ended up winning the Life Weaver tournament, James?
I don't know. I tried watching it and then I just watched something else.
I saw that
Finished it.
the Hawk and Proper team. I don't know, the Aspen team. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
They C9 really bad on Junkertown.
I watched them play against G3's team, I think.
Yeah, I think that's
that
what it
was
was.
the majority of what I ended up watching. Yeah. And then I just couldn't hold my interest.
Yeah.
It was either Proper popped off or
Well, Proper got a pulse bomb and killed 3 people.
a stupid pulse bomb. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he dashed off the point when no one else was on it and tried to dash back on it. And it was C9. And they would have won because there's
Can't do that on thing.
Yeah.
Well, they're all in the States now.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
In Life Weaver wasn't very impressive to watch.
Not very nice
Yeah.
at all.
I'm practicing in quick play. Like I don't feel like I do much.
Dude, he sucks. He sucks.
It's so clunky, man.
Yeah, it's really clunky.
I feel like his pedal ability is kind of shit because it's so conditional. His life is
Winner.
yeah, this platform. thing.
Yeah.
It's like you end up ruining people, like screwing people up more than you help them. And then the grab, it's like you screw people up, but like at least you're saving their life sometime. Use it more for the invulnerability rather than the oh, come over here for positioning reasons.
Get over here. I thought it was just to troll people. You know, you like pull them and then May walls them off, and you're like,
And his healing is just bad. Like people are like bragging, like, "Oh, I'm getting like over 10,000 healing per 10 minutes." Like, dude, yeah, but are you keeping people alive?
Is it the only
Or are
thing
you
you
just
do?
popping it in, pumping your tank up full of shots whenever you can?
Yeah, MN3 did a video about like the average stats after playing him, and he's like, well, he outdamages Mercy, but otherwise his healing is below like Lucio and Brigitte and everybody else.
Which is mercy.
hey man, I've
Yeah.
been killed by Mercy quite a few times, so you just
It's
shut
true.
your mouth.
Key moments is a thing, but like average damage per 10 minutes is always going to be pretty low.
I think he needs to have charges for his healing, to where you can like pump out 3 charges and you can like charge up like boom, boom, boom. But besides that, I think he needs to be left click, right click like Moira.
Yeah, the switching hurts.
It's awful. It's absolutely terrible.
Oh, I always mapped switch weapons to mouse wheel.
Yeah, for the only other 2 characters that can do it are Mercy and Torb, and like you
Yeah.
hardly ever switch.
Yeah.
You know what they should
why
do?
would you want to get off hammer?
I know, right? Like
You know what they should do is they should make
melee
it.
Torbus best Torb.
They should make his pedal have like a little barrier, so you can jump on it and get a little barrier.
Yeah, like an escape pod.
Yeah, and like it's like small, so you can break it, but it's like you can go up there and like
Put something.
survive,
Yeah.
and maybe you get like use it for like a McCree will, sorry, Cassidy will go up there
Yeah,
and be
that'd
like,
be
oh, I'm
fun.
blocked, haha.
Crouching Widow, Rising Blossom.
Like a delayed Zarya bubble.
Plus it'll block, like it'd be more useful for enemies, like using it on enemies too.
Have you
Throw it
seen
on that
any
Diva
like
bomb.
cool stuff where people are like, "Oh, I'm gonna pull the Pharah ulting to like get like a better shot or something," or like the Reaper?
Only in theory. I haven't actually seen it, but
I don't
I
know.
didn't watch the tournament.
Yeah, every time I like read articles or whatever,
Yeah.
it's like, "Oh, you could do this and combo
Here's a
this."
really cool play that may happen once every 100 games.
Yeah.
You see, the problem with it though is that Lifeweaver is never in a optimal position to use
He's never
that.
flanking.
Yeah, so like you're either saving someone, bringing it back to him, and it's not like it like heals them while you do it, and you can't heal while you do it. So that means you're bringing them back to them with low health, and then they die next to you, unless your other healer is healing them.
But that tree, though, am I right?
The tree's bad too. The
I don't
tree's
know.
bad too. Oh man, everything. His whole kit needs buffed. The only thing I think is fine is his damage. His spread is a little much, but I mean, you can. His damage reminds me of the same type of damage that Sombra does.
Mhm.
But at a slightly longer range.
Yeah.
The cost of healing.
It's projectile.
I'm still
So.
waiting for Matt. I'm gonna make some popcorn.
Ooh.
Yep, do your thing.
Popcorn.
Pop, pop.
Oh, I can see Daniel.
Yes,
What
you can.
trickery is this? What magic
it's
is
the
this?
magic of Discord and not Foundry. Discord's reasonably well behaved, apparently.
A real application.
You know why I think they did the Life Weaver tournament?
Hmm.
Because I don't think it's going to be played in Overwatch League.
It might not be. I was so confident it would be. It's like positional advantage and yoinking, but it's
On
so hard to
paper,
see.
it sounds
Yeah.
cool, but
Another thing people are complaining about him is he's so much bigger than Kiriko,
It's got those
size
wings.
wise.
Yeah.
So he's a way bigger target that pumps out less healing.
Yeah. I hope they give him a different passive. His passive is terrible.
No, it's ass.
It's pretty bad.
Like to me, it's when he dies, he drops a flower
Oh,
that
that
enemies
one,
can
yeah,
heal with.
that-
Yeah.
And team can heal with. But
if it was just your team, it might.
no, not even
It's
that because
better,
you
but-
could never like use that. You can never plan on that.
That's true. But,
Yeah, Spyler talked about that. It's like you don't want to plan for your healer dying. Like it just sucks.
Yeah, to me, this character, I'm playing in the training arena area right now, just messing with around. He just feels like a character that a kid designed. Like, I'm gonna heal you with flowers. I'm gonna pull my friends to me, and I'm like a flower petal that lifts people up in the air. And then when I die, it can drop a heal for people.
I do kind of like the idea of a support not necessarily being like strictly a healer,
Oh yeah,
like doing more
Yeah,
things to
I
like
mean-
enable teammates. So kind of like I don't know how effective the platform itself is, but like when I heard that, I was like, oh, that's kind of cool.
yeah. I mean, but there has to be an alternative to healing if you're not gonna heal.
Yeah.
Like something that's equally beneficial.
Yeah. No, that I agree.
And in Overwatch, healing is just like it's hard to replace.
True. I think if anything, they could add like, if you fully charge the heal, maybe it like heals a little bit of a dot like over time. sort of
Over
effect.
time, yeah.
Ooh, I'd like that. Yeah.
So you can like heal once with a full thing, switch it back to damage for a little bit, and have like a slow heal.
Yeah. Kind of like a Brigitte or like a Aura or like a Lucio.
Yeah, or like Moira's like passive after she
Oh.
heals for a few seconds. Just like
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'd just be okay if it was like Baptiste, where it had like splash healing, so it'd heal people next to him for the same amount.
Yeah.
But, you know. And the fact that it has ammo is really irritating.
Wait,
You
It's
have to
yeah.
reload, you have to reload it too.
Yeah.
It slows you down. You have to charge it up, and you only have 12 uses for you to reload.
The reloading is dumb. They should remove that.
chocolate.
Chocolate.
Easter Bunny, baby.
Chocolate.
Did somebody say chocolate?
Matt's gone.
He was AFK for too long.
Bump, 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 bump.
I don't know where he is.
Had to go to Jack in the Box to get Mira tacos. I don't know.
May well be.
I've got a fever, and the only cure.
More tacos.
More tacos.
Hey, I'm gonna switch to Doomfist. I'm gonna see if it can punch someone into the tree when you get a tree.
You want a tree?
Yeah, well, I want to punch
but
someone
like a
into a tree.
Tree?
If you can put one up in front of an enemy
Yeah.
to punch into. I want to see if it works.
Tree?
Oh shoot. Okay. Well, that's good enough, I guess. It
Yeah,
didn't work.
it should be a wall.
Didn't work.
Doesn't count as a wall?
Well, maybe it did. Maybe I just don't know the damage of this.
Let's see if they
I
got
gotta
the
test the damage to see what it does here.
Yeah, let me farm another one. If they get the little like seeing stars icon above their head, because the wall stuns you.
It looks like it does. A punch does about half health. I want to get another tree, try it out.
Hello?
Yes,
Remember Ross.
Hello?
Okay, I'm ready.
Here too.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Alright.
Nope, I can't even target you.
Sorry.
No.
Nope, can't target you.
Oh, that sucks.
Popping out, popping out, popping out.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. That'd be a fun thing.
That'd be a good one.
We're
yeah.
good. We're good.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys are good with it, we will continue on.
Yeah.
Sure.
6.
Just don't refer any questions to Matt, because
Matt's an
for
asshole.
all, no, for all you know, Matt's hanging on the
You
floor
heard
of
it
the-
here first, kids. Yikes.
Hey, she.
So time rewinds and I don't cast messages and stuff to him. I just go, he's probably fine.
Perfect.
He's fine.
Well, before you is another locked door in a hallway that seems to just end.
Stop.
Well, it's kind of bendy.
James, pull this real quick.
Yep.
Get the fuck out of there, James.
Yeah, that works.
Alright, now we leave James.
Stop doing Overwatch science.
When you can play when you finish your homework. What would you like to do? You're in this room.
What does the door look like?
The door looks like the last door.
It's a door.
It is made of stone with an iron fixed lock.
Well, Trixie can't pick it anymore, so I guess we have to knock it down.
Did
Nobody find the key.
Whispering Ron have a key on him?
No one checked.
I thought we did go through all the shit.
No, we
I
just took a
thought
step.
Scroob was
I
touching upon.
yeah, I went through the other guy's stuff.
Oh, look.
but not
Not
Ron.
whispering Ron.
Investigate
Round.
Whispering Ron.
Dig through all the
Okay.
I'll
blood.
guide you.
With a
Guide you
7,
as well.
you don't seem to find anything.
He guides me.
I guided you.
The D4?
Yeah. Never mind.
Hold on. Wow. What do you know? You find a single key in his pocket.
Do you hold it over your head and
Da-da-da-da-da. You got a small key.
I found a
It only
key.
works in this dungeon.
Yes, Groob. Use the key on the door.
Okay. Run up, and he'll start tapping the door with the key.
Tap, 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 tap.
Just- I don't think it works.
In the hole, in the hole.
Goes and
Twist.
he just puts it in the hole and doesn't turn it. Just
Yes,
now?
now twist it.
he goes for the knob, tries to twist the knob. It's not
Twist the
working.
key.
You get it!
It's not going
Oh.
the right way.
As he says, as the key perfectly goes inside and he turns it.
Oh no, I mean like he was twisting it like counterclockwise as opposed to like clockwise.
Funny enough, cultists installed their locks counterclockwise. On your first try, you open it, and you see inside. And as you see inside, you see 2 cultists that seem to be rummaging and taking inventory of things in crates. They don't seem to see you.
Groob's gonna step in quietly, I guess. Apparently, I'm the rogue now.
Okay.
I'm like sure that Trixie would want to also sneak in a room.
Yeah. But since Trixie's not here, Scroop's gonna do Scroop things and let's let some rocks fly.
All right.
All
Fly them rocks.
right.
With advantage.
Well, yeah, they don't notice me, correct?
They do not.
So would this attack have advantage?
It would.
All right. We're doing a sharpshooter shot because that seems to be effective. All right. So the first one's a 27, and
Which
because
guy?
I have a magic
Top or
sling,
bottom?
huh?
Top
Oh,
or bottom guy?
Both.
Both,
Because my sling allows me when I make a ranged attack and hit a target, I can cause the ammunition to ricochet toward a second target within 10 feet of the first.
Okay, beautiful.
So this is the second attack. So the first one is 14 max damage. Bludgeoning. And
That's
the ricochet
enough to knock him unconscious.
and the ricochet shot is 23 to hit and 11 damage.
The other guy doesn't get knocked unconscious, but it hits him so hard he's like almost knocked out. And he
Okay.
falls into the crates.
Cool.
This
is
guy
my
is
second attack because that ricochet was just part of the first attack.
oh god damn it.
Oh.
Not both. Hold on.
Would this next one have advantage as well? Now that he's been hit once.
They know that you're there, so
Yeah,
I'll say no.
I'm assuming no, but
Yeah,
I'm
no.
just asking, just in case.
Not on this one.
So this is still sharpshooter, but not advantage. So it's just the straight roll. But
Oh
I
my
rolled a natural
God.
19. So 14 more bludgeoning damage because yay sharpshooter.
To the bottom, the other guy.
Wait, sorry. Wait, just a sec. Am I doing sharpshooter correctly? I think
It's minus
Sorry.
5 plus 10 damage, right?
plus 10. I've been it's actually plus 10 damage. Yeah, I've been doing half the damage that I should have been. Yeah, plus
Oh.
10. So that's really 19 damage.
You kill him as I don't know if you're throwing coins or rocks, but they shoot through the back of his skull and he just slumps into a pile and dies.
Nice.
You killed another initiate. Congratulations.
Just kind of does a happy DDD dance.
You
You did so. They're in front of. You seem to be find yourself now in a room that almost like a storage room filled with many crates. Another a hallway. This time it ends in a door, and then another purple torch that leads to another door.
Are both the doors look the same as the other ones as well, with a lock on them?
They do. Yes.
Same as the first. What's down this corridor?
I'll check this guy
Vulcan,
out.
give me an investigation check.
Mimic.
With sight. 13, sir.
13 is literally just enough. As you check, you can see it's a secret passageway, as it's a fake stone wall that opens up out into the main passageway.
Oh.
Maybe.
And up ahead, you can see just a little bit of a humming guard. It's like some kind of cultist that is whittling away to make a flute. And on the ceiling, you can see just a shadow of
It's a little
mushroom
blurry.
with his blade drawn ready. But he does turn his head and sees you, milady. Tips his mushroom cap as he's looking down, ready to pounce on this guy.
I will trust that I understand the map I'm building in my head. I understand this is like the main corridor.
Okay. Anything else? Yes, no, maybe so.
Well,
James? Yes, James? No,
Oh,
no?
for me? Oh, I was chilling.
Yeah. Okay.
I did my action.
Okay.
I'm gonna watch him yank this flute maker.
Thule. What would you like
No,
to do?
not the flute, man.
They've opened the door. They've killed and knocked unconscious both guards in that room. What would you
Like
like
how
to do?
I have killed and both unconscious.
true chaos.
They are both dead and unconscious. Sure,
Well, we
sure.
know what happens when I attempt to knock one of these out, so if you boys want these men to die, so be it. They die.
Kill the other one.
Well, I can do my best to knock him out, but we've seen what happens before.
Well, he's already knocked out.
Yeah, the bottom guy's already unconscious and the top guy's dead.
Oh.
He did already attempt to knock out a guy who was already knocked out, and he killed him.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
And he killed him.
I mean,
Right
if you
in
want
front
to,
of us.
I really just want to
if you
kill
still
people.
want to, do it.
He's the last one though, right? Pretty much. Well, so far.
So far.
I think
So
we
we
still have
see.
another count of the guy. At least according to the first people we said, there was one more guy, then two more guys posted, which seems to be these guys. And then their boss would be behind the next door.
They did say that.
So I'll rifle through their things and see if they have any keys.
Rifle through their things.
Yeah.
Let's take a look and see what they have on them. Let's roll for their treasures.
Should I roll investigation?
Yeah.
Please do.
I guide myself.
Yeah. After everybody else does their thing, Scroob's gonna dive headfirst into that box and see what's in it.
Okay. First with the
Because this
10
room looks like they have
investigation.
the good stuff.
I
Anyway.
say, "O Celestian, guide my wanderings."
The only thing you find with a 10 is a candle of the deep, a wondrous common item. This flame of the flame of this candle cannot be extinguished when immersed in water, and it gives off light and heat like a normal candle.
Candle of the deep.
Yep. And you
Candle
also,
of the deep.
on the other guy, you find a pouch with 15 silver pieces.
15 silver. Right.
Groob, as you dive headfirst into that box.
Waiting for the fireball or the mimic.
No, fortunately, neither. What you find in there seems to be full of hay, as if it was to hold many glass, containers.
Mm-hmm.
Most are gone, but at the bottom of the box, you happen to find a potion of thunder resistance.
Ooh.
When you drink this potion, you gain resistance to thunder damage for 1 hour.
Nice.
Oh, there's the good stuff. Saving this
That
for
is
later.
fine. Anybody else?
I ain't searching shit.
Okay.
Groob also just kind of starts munching on some of the hay. This gets a little soggy.
I'll go up to these crates and look through them if I can.
Yes, you rummaged through said crates. Investigation check, please.
If you lift up your eye patch, can you look through them with X-ray vision? Yes, you can.
There you go.
As he does so.
Oh.
Well, with a crit, you're actually going to find something decent.
Ooh.
God damn it.
No.
All right.
It's a
You
deck of many
find-
things.
It's a good sign.
No, you find a bag of beans.
Ooh.
Given these to Tyler several times.
Magical bean.
Magical
I made a
beans.
pyramid up here.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's right.
you find a bag of beans.
Is
You
it
also
the-
find...
Is it
What is
just
it?
a regular bag of beans, or is it a gray bag of beans, a rust bag of... Oh, wait, no, there's a bag of
It's a rare bag of beans.
Okay.
It was magic beans.
How many beans does he get?
Let's find out. 3d4. Let's roll. Oh my god. You get 8 beans.
yes.
Get 8 magic beans.
How do I...
You also find... Interesting.
That's a good one. Okay.
You see, this one crate seems to have, like, must have been stolen magic items from a local shop. You find a lantern of revealing. While
Good.
lit, this hooded lantern burns for 6 hours on 1 pint of oil, shedding bright light in a 30-foot radius, and dim light for additional 30 feet. Invisible creatures and objects are visible as long as they are in the lantern's bright light. You can use an action to lower the hood, reducing the dim light to a 5-foot radius.
I take the staff of whatever the fuck it was called.
Yep.
Where is it?
During.
And I pointed at the lantern of thing, and I attached that to it. Unless the lantern is
All
over.
right. So
Very
it's
bloodborne.
it's like hovering at the top
Yeah.
of the staff. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, you're like those kind of white gravekeeper dudes.
And you're gonna reveal she being invisible.
Now I can see. She, where are you? She. Yeah, and then is there anything else that would be good to attach to this? Maybe the candle of the deep as well.
The beans.
The bag.
Just give him a screw so he can shoot beans and they get planted once he shoots them.
All 8 beans and you just threw it as a spear, so when it impacts, it just explodes.
Pyramid shows up.
Nah, man, I already got the elemental gem that I can use.
So if you guys plant damn beans when it's my sessions and I have to do a pyramid Instead of everything I have to plan.
Surprise mummy lord fight!
God damn it! You die. Your eyes are all dead.
That already happened. Haha. So that's what you find.
Okay.
The rest of it seems to be foodstuffs, rations, water, things like that.
Well, all right.
But up ahead, there is a locked door here, and there is also a locked door below.
Does the key that we had work on these ones?
Would you like to attempt it?
Scroop, use the key on the other doors. See if it works.
Okay.
I'll run up to this one.
You walk up to it. You use the key.
He does the
Oh.
exact same procedure that he did last time. So he taps the door a few times with the key, jiggles the knob, puts the key in, jiggles the knob, turns it.
And it works. And it opens the door. Go ahead and open it.
Alright.
Scroob, before you, you see a small she on the ceiling above what looks to be a cultist that is working on crafting a flute.
Do I see she?
Roll me a perception check.
Oh, okay. Well, I just asked because I have
You
dark
see a
vision
shadow.
and he's invisible to... Okay.
Yeah,
fair
yeah.
enough.
You just see a little shadow in the glow of the mushrooms.
Oh no, this is Flute Man. Daniel doesn't want to kill Flute Man.
But Scroop wants to shoot Fruit Man.
He
right.
probably will.
Fruit man.
But then Scroob gets the...
Perceive away.
Okay. Have disadvantage on perception checks for some reason. Why do I have? Oh, in sunlight. I am not in sunlight, so this is just a normal roll. Normal roll.
Who's got the hicks?
It was a 16.
Not me.
Minus 2 for a 14.
14.
He's got the ups.
You actually
Yes.
don't see she, but
Okay.
you assume that he is somewhere nearby.
All right. Well,
So that is that.
on in.
Uh, But yeah, you hear him. There's a cultist humming away, carving out the last what looks like a flute, and he occasionally blows on it. Doesn't sound quite right, so he keeps tweaking it.
Forgive me.
What are you gonna do?
Fine. He doesn't see me, so this would have advantage, correct?
Correct.
All right.
Oh my god.
Yes.
I meant to do that as a sharpshooter as well, so
Ooh.
yeah.
Well,
What are you doing on the table?
I think you destroyed him.
Oh boy. Man, I had a whole joke of like he'll never see it come, man. All line up and everything, and yeah, nope. Sorry, Matt, you should have been here.
Indeed. 55.
I hit him in the knee.
All right, you hit him so hard in the knee. Max damage.
Max damage so would be 14 plus 10, 24.
Yeah, it blows through his knee so hard it blows his leg off at the knee, and he drops to the ground and he hits his head on a slightly pokey rock and it kills him on the fall.
Aw.
And he drops his finished flute on the ground.
Scroop will pick it up and be like, da 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 da, sort of thing.
Perfect. Go ahead and move yourself over next to him. As
Alright.
you kill him.
Man.
And she
Sharpshooter with
just, like-
advantage is ridiculous. Anyway.
Suddenly in the light, you see she. That was very nice. Puts a blade away.
I add the half-carved flute to my inventory.
Oh, it's a completed flute. So now you
Oh,
can add a
yes.
flute
Just
to
a
your
sec.
inventory. He's gonna get his flute!
Half finished.
Proud feat.
You all better follow us. Scroob ran off again.
Very well. But didn't we try the door? Didn't it open just now? Didn't we?
There's a door over here. When we opened.
Oh, I see.
Dope.
Oh. Aha.
There we go. All right. Now that we've done that, the sacrifice was not in vain.
Can someone move Trixie as well?
I'll move Trixie.
And yourself as well?
There was also one other door in there if you wanted to check that out.
We went this way. Scroob kind of ran off, so we're all just going this way, I guess.
Okay, well, what do you want to do? You have the option of going back in that room, opening that door, or heading up ahead, and there's a large locked gate.
That's this one?
Yep,
Okay.
it is that one.
Is it possible to see through the gate, or is it just like it's not like iron bars? It's just like...
No. If you want to get closer, I can show you an image, but it is completely up to you.
Yeah, River will...
You have
Go
kind
on.
of two things you can do here. Go back and check the door, or check this gate.
If anyone wants the key, they can have it. You need but ask.
River will approach the door and just examine it.
As you're examining it, allow me to show you what it looks like.
My immersion.
There. This is what you see.
Puzzle door, puzzle door.
It's
Puzzle door.
alive.
You see
Puzzle
a
door.
interestingly
Puzzle door.
crafted door. A lot of dwarf iconography, likely Duragar, made of many gears. It is 20 feet tall and 10 feet wide.
Big door.
Oh, it's right there.
What would you like to do? You can investigate it if you would like. You can look more throughout this the tunnel system you have around you now. You can go back into that previous room, or push on ahead.
I'll call over to Vulcan and be like, this looks like something you might potentially be an expert in.
Are you
It's
blocking
too big,
me or you think
actually.
I'm...
Why? Because of
No.
Wait a second.
I could
Okay.
use your expertise, friend.
Because it's metal.
Well, because there's gears.
That's
He has
racist.
gears.
It's also rusting.
Is this your long
I
lost
am not a
cousin?
mechanic. But I'll take a look.
And also because you have those...
Yes.
and I guide you.
And I feel
Ooh.
like Vulcan would make a
He is
great
gold.
jeweler now. Because he's got like the zoom in eyes. Anyway.
Yeah. I will examine the door. No,
Zoom.
investigate?
Yeah, please.
And you also are guided.
And guidance is a D4?
Yeah.
D4. Make that a 15, sir.
15. Looking at this interesting door ahead of you, you just by looking at it, you don't see anything, and so you kind of look and feel maybe you could shift or change some of these gears here, and upon doing so, a the mouth at the top, if you're still looking at the image, I can show it again. The mouth of the dwarf at the top opens, and what appears to emerge from it, it's like a beam of light, a hologram of a Duergar is before you. And it looks directly at you, looks you up and down. Let's see, let's jump ahead there.
Greetings.
Greetings to you as well. I am the Puzzle Master. What can I do for you?
Will you let us through?
I think not. Not until you figure out me puzzles. Well, I guess they're less of puzzles, as they're more riddles. It gets quite lonely down here when it's nothing but cultists, and they always figure it out.
Well, if the cultists can do it, surely we can too.
Shouldn't be so difficult.
I'll give you 3 chances per riddle. And I've got 3 riddles. If you fail and give me the wrong answer 3 times per riddle, I'll enact a lock-in mechanism. It'll become harder to get through. If all 3 locks get in, you can't get in today. So how about it? Would you like to try your metal?
Oh, metal. Walking, that's funny. Laugh.
Far welcome. Why, yes. Give us the first riddle door, and we shall solve it.
He clears his throat.
Your mother is an orc. Your father is a dwarf. So what are you?
You're talking to me.
He is talking
Vulcan looks
to
at
whoever
Screw.
is at the door.
Oh, you said your mother was an orc. I was like, wait a minute.
That's what he said.
Yeah, that's the riddle.
He's asking a riddle. Your
Oh.
mother is an orc. Your father is a dwarf. So what are you?
I see.
Adopted. That's a joke.
Say it.
Hey, you're shouting that from the back.
He's like, that's one question. That's one answer.
That
Now
was
that's
a joke.
close.
That was a joke. Okay.
You're a joke.
Okay.
I'm the Puzzle Master.
Orc dwarf.
A dork?
A dork.
Sorry, that's Daniel.
Is that in character?
I don't know, man. I
No,
mean,
I feel like that's totally in
Full
character.
interaction.
A
Is that in
dork?
character? Say that. He's like, you got it right.
Oh,
You're a dork. As he, yeah, he looks at
I
you.
don't
and laughs.
get it.
The gears
Somebody
turn
explain.
and grind as you hear some of the locking mechanisms unlock.
All right. This next one is not as easy.
I was right.
He says,
You cannot enter this room.
as he looks at all of you, and he stands back and crosses his arms.
Wait, who? Who does that?
The image.
Oh, the hologram. Got it.
Yep.
Got it.
So
He
wait,
says, you cannot enter this room.
I thought we were answering your riddles.
Oh, you are.
Are you asking which room we cannot enter?
That's correct. You can't enter this room.
The one we're currently in. But we can't enter a room we're already in.
Oh no. You can't enter this room.
Can I insight him?
Please.
Is this an actual riddle or is
Yeah, please.
Nero's eyes?
You are testing my patience.
Yeah.
Ooh.
With an insight,
Beautiful.
you assume he is meaning what kind of room can you not enter?
Okay.
Okay, sorry.
That's what I figured
I
it was.
see,
When
I
it starts
see.
with the room you're
Can't
already
enter
in, you
this
can't
room?
enter.
Or-
Yeah, so
Okay.
you think like something with the word room in it,
Hmm.
with a crit. What kind of room can't you enter?
A broom. Wait.
I mean, technically.
Speak
Yeah.
up!
What did you say?
A
Somebody
broom.
answer him.
Sorry. That's the scroob answer.
Did you say a broom?
Yes.
He did say a broom.
Technically,
That's good, but that's not it. You got
Sorry,
two
guy.
more.
I just go, well, it applies to the riddle, so can that count?
Is it a mushroom?
Ah, this one knows his shit.
Nice.
As you hear the gears turn and stop, and you can hear more pistons unlock. And I've got
I
one
feel like
more
she would
for
have a
you.
thing or two to say about that one. But anyway.
He would. I wish Matt was here. I don't know where he
Yeah.
went. Last riddle. He says, "Now this one will be my best. No matter if parched, no matter if rolled, no matter if magic, no matter how old."
I'd say how old matters quite a bit, friend.
What did you say?
Nothing. Keep going.
What was the second thing you said?
Wait, it's the end?
No matter if parched, no matter if rolled, no matter if magic, no matter how old. What is he talking about?
A massive doobie. Anyway.
Hey, that's what I was like. I was like, is it a cigarette? Is it?
Cheech and Chong, baby.
We talking about doinks?
Parched, rolled, magic, or old?
Something dry?
Hmm.
That's rolled. Magical and old.
I mean, cigar? I don't know.
Not a cigar. Sorry. You got too much tries.
Hmm. I'm just like, is it just mushroom again?
They're all
Alright, don't say
mushroom.
that.
He's inside thoughts. All right, repeat the riddle one more time.
No matter if parched, no matter if rolled, no matter if magic, no matter how old. What is he talking about?
Parched, rolled. Magic,
Magical.
old.
Or how old?
Parched.
No matter if old at the end.
Yeah, no matter how old.
Oh. Okay, I put it in the. Yeah, there we go. I just.
There you go.
That,
Oh,
that's
nice.
that's
Yeah.
not Scroob.
Ooh,
That's
hold
just
us
Daniel being
Wow.
trying to be efficient.
Scroob is smart.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Do you mean the scroll?
It's not the word I'm looking for, but you're close. Good try. Yeah, I got one more before I lock down.
Somebody
Scroll.
else answer.
Don't we have to? Scroll was
It'd be a
close.
spell. Parchment, rolled, magic, old. I don't know.
Hmm.
But it wouldn't be a spell
Like-
if it's not magic.
And why would it be no matter if magic?
Exactly.
It was
So it'd be scroll is the best answer, but it's gonna be.
Maybe the answer is just a wizard.
A parched wizard.
Parched is the
A
thing.
roll
Parched.
wizard.
Rolled.
Roll my wizards.
Smoked and
Me and my
rolled.
Me and my wizards just rolled up on him.
I don't know.
Let's see. I'm gonna let one of you roll something to get a hint. Semiville, go ahead and roll me a just straight intelligence. See if you can think enough to see if you're close enough.
My brain hurts.
Nothing's not working. It's like not wanting me to roll. What's going on here?
No matter if rolled.
Let's try this.
Do you want my Dorgar inspiration? Tyler?
It might help.
If you
Or
want to give it,
spend it.
I mean, I have a plus
I
one,
got
so
it for the door pun, so might as well.
okay.
Seems like a fitting time to use it.
Nice.
Hey, it works.
Okay. Well, with an 18.
Is it
You
a
do-
rickroll?
No, you felt like you were on the right path when you said scroll, and you think it's something related to a scroll. Something about a scroll.
It's parchment.
Ink. The
You
ink.
have to decide
Parchment.
and give me your choice.
Is it just like knowledge?
I don't know. Can knowledge
Word!
be
Can
rolled?
knowledge be parched?
Can it be rolled?
What can be
Maybe-
parched, rolled, magic, and old?
Paper?
Yeah. It's gonna have to be parchment or paper.
Which word would you like to say?
Let's go with parchment because it's got parched in it.
Is that your final answer, Bob? Would you like to roll a flip a coin?
No, I'll stick with parched. Final answer,
Parchment,
Bob.
Parchment?
Yeah, parchment.
Drum roll, please. That is correct.
Da-da-da-da. Yeah.
It can be parched.
We're a
rolled up,
millionaire.
Can be magic, and it a lot of times is old. So, that'll do. Welcome into the
Nice.
Inter Sanctum. As the door unlocks, you do hear a scream coming back from the way you guys came, echoing through the doors.
Behind us?
Yeah, back in the room you guys came from.
Oh, okay.
Back this way.
Oh, okay.
It must be the prisoner. Maybe we should free him.
Take a look. It's in our book.
Scroob can free him.
From this mortal life.
Scrooge, you want to go help him out?
Is it one of the unconscious guy here?
No, it sounded
Oh,
like you were
okay.
coming
Door.
from this door that was locked.
So we'll go
Oh.
with him if you're there.
All right, let's go.
Let's actually check in on. No, of course. You know, I know. I'm trying to go through a door.
This way.
Mhm.
Here.
Patrick's-
Daniel, back up.
Patrick's
Up,
in
up,
the-
up.
How's the unconscious man doing?
He is still unconscious and he's tied up.
Okay, run
Is this door
back.
open?
He's hogtied.
It's locked.
This
Just making sure.
it is locked. You have to try and pick it
Oh.
or break it down. And you hear a
Scroob takes out
Hang
the key,
on.
taps the door twice, jiggles the knob, puts the key in the slot, jiggles the knob, turns the key.
And it opens.
Ah!
Step inside, and you see a cultist that
What's happening?
has a whip and is whipping a goblin on the bed, and he's tied up, and he's like, ah!
Oh yeah, there was a prisoner.
As he's whipping him. He doesn't see you as you come into the room.
All right, looks like Samuel's beating Scroob to the punch.
That is Thule.
Cool. Oh, sorry.
Thule,
Yeah,
would you
my
like
bad.
to do something to this cultist that is whipping a goblin tied to a bed?
Thule just thinks to himself like, not like I haven't seen this before. Yeah, I guess Thule he'll like try to choke the guy out with his sword. Like come up behind him and just
You know what? Because I like the flavor of this, roll me an attack.
Okay.
You try and choke him with the flat side, but it's actually the sharp side.
Oh shit. Oh
As
no.
you
I'm too strong for my own good.
roll damage, please. Like, I'll choke this guy out with my sword as you pull it towards you.
I try to be nice.
How much damage is that?
14.
It's exactly enough. As you literally cut his head off, and you're like, the guy's head just peels back to his spine. You're, and you pull it back, and his head falls and rolls over your shoulder down your back onto the ground, and his twitching body falls on the ground. You killed a guy. You chopped his head off like as a reverse. I've
So
never seen that
brutal.
before.
Well, shit, I guess that's what the bane of sin, just you atone for your sins.
Meanwhile, the blood is like spurting all over the wall and the goblet and everything.
No, actually,
Drenched in
he doesn't say that. He just looks at Scroob and just kind of like goes like, ah!
And the goblin is,
Like-
is no longer crying, but he looks at you, and you're just like, you got blood that's just like rolled over your shoulder and dripping, and you're holding a headless guy, and you just drop him, and the goblin's staring at you. Do you want to say anything or do anything?
Well, looks like you're free to go, friend. Who are you?
Oh, me? My name's Blurred. And here's Blurred.
Oh no.
Blurred.
I'm just a little old goblin. My name's Blurred
Oh, I closed it. Fuck.
Bluzz. I'm just a lowly cleric of Maglubiet, the Battle Lord. I've been forced to be a healer for the cold. After I
Why
was
did
taken
you make
by
Tree Trunk's
settlement.
voice? Why did you do it?
Tree trunks.
I hate it.
Doesn't he look like he could have that voice?
Yeah, I know.
Oh my god.
Oh, please, would you undo these chains? And you look and my little back is so raw. As you look and he's got all these whip marks on his back.
I don't know if I want to anymore.
Oh, please, I'll tell you whatever you want.
All right.
And he holds up his shackles. I think he's got a key on him somewhere.
All right. Let's see what he has.
Investigation, please.
Okay.
I tried to look at the most funny-looking goblin I could find. 13 is enough. You
All
find
right.
there's a set of keys, and one of them is a very small key that fits into shackles. You open it up, and
Mhm.
do you undo his shackles? Do you take off his cuffs?
Yeah. Yeah. Just
Okay.
be free.
You unlock it, and he takes it. He's got raw wrists. Oh, you released me. I just need to get my armor and my sigil. Whatever you want. I mean, if you look over there, there's a chest.
It's kind of glowing because it's magic.
Oh, I thought that was like a cage with something. Okay.
And there's also a chest over there, but I never seen it do nothing at all.
Can I do an investigation check?
Which one?
Well, I was gonna investigate if he's telling the truth.
Oh, insight him, please.
Oh, insight. Right. Right. Yeah.
You think he's telling the truth?
That glowing chest is absolutely full of treasure.
Well, go check it out. What are you waiting for?
I made
It
the
doesn't
right
even have a
decision.
lock on it.
Wow. I open
It's
it.
like the chest has star power.
Nice.
You open the chest up, and it's almost like you're opening up one of the gun boxes, mystery boxes in zombie mode on Call of Duty as it opens
Oh,
up.
nice.
This is a very interesting item that I created myself. It is a loot crate. And there's magic random shit that comes out of it. So
Damn.
you get random stuff. Okay, so let's see.
I love it. I love it.
Sponsored?
It opens up and
Sponsored.
throws up magic items at your feet.
Oh.
The first thing you find
Wow.
is a very rare item. It's a potion of flying.
Flying?
When you drink this potion, you gain a flying speed equal to your walking speed for an hour. If you're in the air, the potion. If you're in the air when the potion wears off, you fall unless you have some other kind of means of staying floating. The potion's clear liquid floats at the top of its container as cloudy white impurities drifting in it. So there's floaters.
Disgusting.
The next thing that you see that popped out at your feet is a potion of superior healing.
Nice.
It is 8d4 plus 8 HP.
Hell yeah.
Oh, hello, my son.
Superior.
My tiny boy.
Nice.
And last but certainly not least, Titus, you got. Okay. Last but certainly not least, let us see. What is the last thing it's going to give us? All right. You find a spell scroll. It is a spell scroll of Storm Sphere. A 4th level spell.
Okay.
Storm Sphere.
Would that
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, there's like in like inventory there's spell scroll level 4.
Yep, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then you can just write the spell in the notes.
Okay.
What?
Got you.
Storm
Got you.
Sphere.
Storm Sphere.
I've never actually heard of that one now that I think about it.
Yeah, I hadn't either. What it does is basically it's a 20-foot radius sphere. Comes into existence within 150 feet. Each creature in the sphere, when it appears or that ends its turn there, must succeed a strength save or take 2d6 bludgeoning damage. Until it ends, you can use a bonus action each of your turns to cause a bolt of lightning to shoot out from the sphere to a creature within 60 feet. And you make a ranged spell attack. You have advantage on the attack if the target is in the sphere. And on a hit, it takes 46 lightning damage. So, yeah.
Nice.
Kind of fun. And last but certainly not least, the chest itself can be taken. And if you wish to take it, you will have a loot crate. And you can roll me an Arcana check if you'd like to know more.
$15.99 a month.
Oh.
You have to
Insert
Venmo me
Overwatch.
$10 if you want to use it again.
Pay to win.
Yeah, I will do so.
With an Arcana check
15.
of 15, you find out that this chest, it rewards random loot of magical properties and otherwise once every 7 days.
Okay.
Must be re-rolled on my chart again to see what you get. But every 7 days, you could reuse this chest if you want to take it or store it. If you have a bag that you can hold it in, you can take it with you. Otherwise,
Big is the chest. Sorry.
How big is it?
It is 5 feet wide. It looks
Oh.
bigger on this picture just because I couldn't
Okay,
scale
that,
it.
that's what I was asking. Is it
Yeah,
only
yeah,
like
yeah.
10 feet
Yeah.
wide or?
Yeah, no. It's 5 feet wide by about 3 feet deep.
Okay.
Does River have a bag of holding, or was that Zoom?
Zoom didn't have a bag of holding, no.
Oh, but
No, I think
Foz.
Foz did.
Foz.
But
And
But none of
Foz
us
is-
currently.
he took it with him.
All right, I was wrong.
Well,
Damn it.
you might be able
He
to
took it
come
with
back.
him.
So,
Yeah.
Also,
All right.
I don't know if that would fit in the mouth of a bag of holding.
Fair enough.
it might not.
But honestly, having to deal with logistical problems like that is kind of fun in a way.
Definitely is.
One guy's incapacitated because he's carrying a chest at all times.
Huh? I mean-
Encumbered.
Encumbered.
Risk versus reward.
Um,
I mean, old D&D,
Yeah.
you had to like drop all your stuff if you actually wanted to fight.
Scroob, did you want to do something?
Fair enough.
I was gonna go through this.
Yeah, give me an
Yes.
investigation check.
Boy, this is gonna go well. That's a 9.
Oh, it's just black and white here.
Yeah, as you're looking at it, you look up and down, and then suddenly you realize as you're trying to open the lid of it, the kind of the crease between the lid and the box itself kind of warps, and all of a sudden it forms into a mouth. Suddenly,
Ah!
mimic
No!
as a purple spiky tongue shoots from it. Let's go ahead and make an attack on you.
Shit.
What's your AC?
AC 17.
It just hits you with a 17.
Damn.
As it does so, it's going to smack you with that. Let's go ahead and do that. You take 5 damage,
Oh,
and as it hits you, it's going to like kind of pull itself to you, to try and bite you hard.
Okay.
And it's going to, well, it's going to roll for that first. Oh, it doesn't actually bite you. So it's just, it shot its spiky tongue out at you and smacked you. But it's definitely a mimic. And he says, "Oh, I didn't tell you. He's got a pet that's a mimic, but it always changes different furniture. I just didn't know." And yeah, go ahead and make an attack roll against this mimic.
Okay. I'll pull out the rapier. And you know what? Let's stab this thing. You know what? I'm not feeling terribly smart, so let's do this reckless.
Okay.
So attack with advantage. Does a 16 hit?
It does.
That's 5 piercing damage.
5, okay.
And then let's stab it again.
Stabby stab.
27 for 6 more piercing damage.
Okay. Excellent. Thule, do you want a chance to run up and attack this thing?
Yes.
Do so.
Give it a paddling.
I
Interrogate
run
it.
up.
Knock it
Yeah.
out.
I actually attempt to stab it this time. With my
Stab
sharp edge.
Go.
I feel like it's only when you're attempting to be
Go on.
non-lethal that it's... Yeah.
Yeah, literally. Well, that's a 13.
13 hits.
Oh.
Oh! Well, hot diggity dog. 15 damage.
Solid damage.
Yeah.
Okay, the Mimic's going to attempt to attack Thule now. As it first...
Do you have multi-attack?
I do.
Oh.
Do it again.
I
Do it
mean,
Put it back.
Yes. 2-weapon fighting. Yeah. So I can attack again.
Alright, do it.
Die.
That's it.
Boom.
Jeez.
I don't know what that
Oh, it's
extra
almost
dice
dead.
was.
Yeah, I don't know what...
It's because you're half orc. You have.
yeah. There's like a thing where
Savage
you can
attacker.
reroll the damage. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I'll take it.
it's working. It's almost dead, but it still has its turn. It's still alive. It rolled a 19 to hit you, Thule. Does that hit?
It does not.
Oh!
I have a
oh,
20
baby.
AC. Yeah.
Nice.
And then it's gonna try and bite you.
Ah.
Does it bite? It does not. As it misses you again. Scroob! Kill it!
Stab it. Again,
Kill it.
reckless attack. 18 for 9 piercing.
That's just enough to kill it.
All right. So
Yes.
Scroob's gonna kind of stab it a couple of times, then run over to this table, grab one of the books, and just throw it at it as it's kind of like from getting stabbed with the rapier, and it goes like down the throat, and it like chokes on it and dies.
Perfect. It chokes up on the book, and it just dies right there, and a couple pages fall out of its mouth.
Grab my rapier.
Oh, I thank you, handsome boys. You saved me. Where are we going now? Are we gonna go leave, or we gonna have to go deeper? What are we doing?
You are Takta. Old guy. He know.
And he
Oh,
just kind
I
of
would
points
just
outside.
love to meet the old guy.
Just walking up.
I haven't made a
Well.
lot of friends in a long time.
He walks outside.
Oh, look at all of you. Oh, you killed a guy. Oh, who are you? Oh,
Was there
Oh,
anything
you-
on the desk, like shiny?
No shinies, just books.
Okay, I'm leaving.
Okay.
Other characters might want to look at the books. Scroob does not.
Excellent.
Would you like
The
to look
rest
at
of
that
you,
book?
suddenly a like a yellowish green goblin walks out wearing full plate armor, and he has a holy symbol that looks like a double-bladed, a double-headed axe that is constantly dripping magical blood. Seems to be his holy symbol. He doesn't have a weapon.
Can I
he has his-
religion check for that one?
Sure, please do so.
I'm gonna guide myself.
There's judging by his demeanor and then judging by the symbol. I'm like, oh, that's a lot more unsettling
With the
than I thought.
17. You
19.
know, 19, even better. You have identified that is actually the symbol of Maglubiet, the Battle Lord, a god worshipped by goblins. It's spelled Magluyet.
I was so close.
How was it? M-A-G-L...
L-U-B, the letter I, and then Y-E-T. Maglubiet,
Nice.
the Battle Lord.
AT.
It is the most revered god of goblins.
And for some
Wow.
reason, when I type that in the GIF search, all I get is Cindy from Final Fantasy, whatever it was with the boy band in the car. Anyway,
Oh, yeah. 15.
Excellent. Yeah, so, and then his symbol that he's wearing, the little bloodied axe, is actually the symbol of that god. And he walks up and it just kind of past everyone. It's in the middle of all you guys.
So what are we doing now, boys? Where are we going? Do you need me?
I'm sorry, who are you?
Oh, my apologies. My name is Blurred Gluz. I'm a cleric of Maglubiet. I'm from the town of Barglesnarf, deep in the Underdark. I am a proficient healer.
Well, Blurred, this place is quite dangerous.
Oh, I agree. I just hate it. I was hoping to go up top to Nathlon, maybe get some pastries and start a new life.
Well, you may certainly do that, but we need to go deeper.
Oh, I am sworn to protect you boys. You freed me, so I owe you a life debt.
You owe Scroob a life debt. That's an interesting thing.
Oh, Scroob, he unlocked and broke my chains. He stopped the whip from hitting my booty, and now I'm ready to heal you all up.
I did?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was Thor that that.
Let Scroob take the credit.
Oh, both of these boys are so knowledgeable and kind.
I don't know anything.
and handsome. He
Back
cut
away.
a man's head off without even trying. Mm-hmm. Oh, I see you've opened the door. Why don't we go through, I guess, unless you need some of my healing fingers.
Griffin
Just
does look a little bit damaged. Maybe you should rub him. Give him some magic.
I am not fully recovered from our last encounter.
Oh, I
Trixie,
can
I
just-
believe, also could use
I
a little
can
bit of topping
fix
off.
you right up.
And he looks right at you, and it's just like one of those like parts in SpongeBob when it like zooms in. It's like over the top, detailed, like creepy
Yeah.
fingers. Just, it's just these like gross looking fingers.
Now just stand still.
He's gonna cast Cure Wounds on you. And it's gonna be 3d8. You suddenly are, wow, you're suddenly filled with the love of a goblin for 19 healing.
Oh wow.
What,
Nice.
what happened to my HP?
You rolled,
went down.
rolled 2 8s and a 3.
Oh, because I hurt myself. That's right. I remember now.
Oh, may my love and my light shine into you, my friend.
And he heals you up.
I feel incredible. I feel perfect.
Oh, that brings me so much joy. I have a little bit of extra juice if anybody needs it.
I believe Trixie is still a bit injured from our previous fight.
Trixie can't say no, so
Oh, that's creepy.
I will just go ahead and use one of my healing words.
it just kind of blows a kiss, a magical little blown kiss, for 1d4 points. Actually, it'll be a 2d4.
Oh, second level.
Second level.
Sorry, Trixie, you don't get the cure wounds. You just get the healing
Make a note of
words.
this. Trixie's gonna get 8 healing.
All
Once we
right.
come back to it. Yeah. Does anyone want to open the door? I mean, Vulcan, you're standing right there.
Yeah. Upon the I'm assuming like this isn't shortly after the conclusion of the Puzzle Master episode. I will open the door.
Do it.
Doormaster.
Gatekeeper.
Oh,
Are you the
before
key
you,
master? I am the gatekeeper.
you see 4 purple torches on pillars holding up this massive antechamber, and ahead of you, you see, and slightly here, at the top of the rising stairs that lead up to a tall earthen platform, as profane words are being spoken. You hear the sound of water lapping against rock to either side of this chamber. And off to the right, you see there are 2 Durgar statues, each holding a purple flame with a large, 10-foot wide stone door. But with that, we will end tonight. The opening of the door and the unveiling of a new massive chamber.
Yay.
We will pick up next time.
On my screen, it kind of looks like a little face.
It looks like what?
It looks like a little face. One sec.
All right. We're drawing faces on the map. Where?
Well, I
it
can't draw it on the map
eyes?
'cause it's due to the shadows.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see it. I see it. I think.
Hold on, I took a screenshot. And I'll post it in the... I don't know what the file's called. Hold on. Yeah, it's this one. Doesn't it kind of look like two eyes and a mouth like open really wide?
I can see it. Yeah. Or a
Oh,
spider.
in the darkness.
Yeah, I see more a spider with beady eyes and the legs
Yeah.
coming down, like
Yeah,
gleaming
that's
at
cool.
you. And then the magic circle could be the abdomen with the Black Widow symbol kind of thing. Kind of what I
Well,
see.
sweet boys.
Yeah.
With all of that
All right.
that unveiled, and you guys made your way through and did all sorts of stuff, and you also freed your goblin companion, Blurred.
Blurred.
Pick up in 2
Blurred.
weeks as we.
Is he our companion already?
Well, you freed him.
Is he?
I am sworn to carry your
New text.
burdens.
Sworn to carry your burdens.
I mean, we'll take a
Blurred
healer.
is here for you.
That's companion mean.
Sexual companion.
Oh no.
Just what you've always
New
wanted.
text.
Ready and willing.
You can see that? Oh, there we go. Control Z deletes it. All right. Anyway.
Well, boys,
Cool. Thank you, Josh.
thank you so
That
much
was fun.
for
Thank
playing.
you,
along.
Josh.
It was fun clearing 3 or 4 rooms.
With the same.
Utterly annihilating.
Flee.
Yes, in the debauchery that followed.
Yep.
Whoops.
Well, hopefully Matt's okay. I'm sure
Yep.
Brandon's fine as well. But thank you, boys, for playing. Thank you for whoever's watching. And until 2 weeks from now, I will see you boys then.
Alrighty.
Sounds good.
Thanks, y'all.
Thank y'all. You have a wonderful night.
You too.
Bye.
Indeed.
Bye-bye.
Bye.